going on, everybody? Welcome back to MK Worlds.
The finals.
Yeah, we have the finals today.
This last day we got to get up. Really
Yeah, for sure.
exciting, not gonna lie. But at the same time, you obviously want to see a nice tournament result too. So I'm excited to see what could happen, if we could maybe see a big upset, or if NX is just going to win like we expect.
Yeah. Would not be surprised if NX just wins. And my heads up, my laptop's making a super weird noise, so hopefully you guys can't hear that.
Hopefully not. Yeah. I think we'll probably be fine though.
If anyone in the chat knows how to fix it, message me.
Yeah, I'm sure they'll be noticing that, of course. The stream is up now, so
yeah, for sure.
Be setting that up in a sec.
Do you know whose perspective we're gonna be watching?
I think going with Kusaan is probably the safe, the safe option here. And we're gonna have to look at the call overlay and everything, but
Kusaan will
small price to pay for being able to see it at all.
Kusaan will probably have the score overlay.
Yeah.
So.
But I think we're just gonna have to deal with that, I think, for the sake of the gameplay.
I might be able to find you one without the score overlay if that's what you're into.
Well,
yeah, I can.
There is another stream I know, but of course, like I don't think the score is a big deal.
Yeah, for sure. I just don't want it to take away from ours.
Yeah.
Too much.
The big issue is you would prefer that you would prefer that there's no call, so you could just run game audio. But I don't think we're going to have that option afforded to us with these two teams at least. So.
Yeah, I doubt it as well. The Japanese players really like their audience to
for sure
be able to hear.
I mean, I can't blame them too much. I mean, have you seen the amount of viewers they get?
Yeah, so, that's crazy.
Whatever works, you know.
Kusaan's probably getting like, I don't know, like 10,000 at least.
Yeah. But hey, that doesn't stop us from having a nice little stream on our own, so.
Yeah, for sure. I actually only have the RiZE Love Kiss lineup because I figured that Kusaan just would not message me back. I don't think anyone on NX would.
Rough life, huh?
Yeah, it's tough.
Well, I think we can kind of make out who's playing.
Yeah, on the
for
side.
The most part.
That's Kusaan, Monar, RiZE, Ton. Oh, and I want to say... I don't know. I don't know that person at the bottom right there.
Hopefully we'll be able to tell in a little bit.
Yeah, for sure.
I believe I recognize the green me with the black glasses.
Yeah, that's Mayashi who just joined the room, so that might be him at the bottom. But I don't think that's him. And on the side of RiZE Love Kiss, we have Ryochi, Toa, Jinin, Bayashi, Wami, and Maruchi. So, pretty much the lineup that we've seen for them throughout the entire tournament. The only thing is that sometimes they've switched out Wami for Xiaotu. But yeah, that's really it. So they're going with their tried and true.
All right, so getting right into it. Very quick TTC coming in, you know. Pretty sure this is a very common pick for Kusaan up in front, so
yeah, for
not
sure.
a surprise to see this in the least bit.
So on the side of NX for their lineup, we have Kusaan, Moa, Monar, RiZE, Tan, and Moyashi. So probably their like top lineup for sure. So it's gonna be a really good match.
Hold on, can you repeat that?
The lineup.
Oh, never mind. I just saw the call, so that makes it a little bit more
Yeah,
clear, I
Kusaan,
guess.
Moa, Monar, Peze, Tun, and Moyashi. I would say this is
We'll update that between the
probably their
races.
best lineup for sure.
A lot of recognizable names, I'll say that for sure, even in
Yeah,
the
for sure.
Western community where they don't now
Yeah,
actively compete.
I feel like some Western players might not know Moyashi. That's because he sometimes goes by Coot. But he's won
Hmm.
MK Blog several times, so he's really strong. We see Toa getting off to an early lead. Oh, Kosan actually takes him out with a banana.
It's a good attempt, forcing the trade at
Yep.
the very least.
Yeah, he gets red for it. So I believe that's Wami in first. We see Tun right in front of Kusan right here. Not quite sure who got taken out with that red shell.
I mean, that's the exact kind of start that you would want.
Yeah, for sure. And it looks like NX is 2-3. Oh, that bomb coming in, taking out Toa. I still think that's Wami in first, but we do see quite a few NX members back here. We, we do see Moyashi right there. Believe that was Bayashi with the plant.
Yeah, a little bit of a rough exchange, but
Yeah, we see Ryochi back there.
well, we're
Oh,
gonna
blue
learn a lot
shell.
right now.
Yeah, for sure. So I think I was correct in assuming that that was actually Wami in first. And it looks like he slowed down to hit a banana peel, so he could get right back into it.
Yeah, as we know, that's been a more in U strategy, I guess, that we've been seeing a lot this
Yeah,
year.
maybe he wanted to surprise the NX player in second.
No, oh,
Uh,
watch out!
oh
Awkward
yeah,
situation
stuck
for
with
Kusan.
yeah, rock in a hard place. You have the
Actually,
plant right
amazing to get
behind you
out
at
of
the
it.
start. Yeah,
Though he
for
does miss
sure.
the final box.
Fortunately, Moa does get taken out by a green right there.
This
Toa
is
throwing away
looking.
all of his bananas.
Oh,
Oh, and Kusan does get pushed off.
this is looking good for RiZE.
Yeah, that's gonna be a bottom two for NX.
Like really good, really
Wow.
good.
Wow, that's
What a
incredible.
statement to get off.
Yeah, for sure. And that's one of NX's favorites, man. TikTok clock going right away for Excite Bike Arena.
Yeah,
I would
that.
say like Western players like to pick this track now, but definitely not for these spots. Like in a Western war, I think you could expect to see Cheeseland more.
Yeah, I think DEA is definitely the common pick in the Japanese squads.
Yeah, for
So
sure.
a little bit of a different culture, I guess, in how the wars are played. A little bit interesting to take a look, but RWS on the other hand, you aren't escaping that no matter where you're playing. So
Yeah, for sure, for sure. I'm interested to see how NX plays this race, whether they decide to run or decide to bag and maybe go for the shock.
we'll see pretty soon, I think.
Yeah. Looks like a couple players are slowing down at the beginning. I would say that they just slowed down to get shrooms, and they're not going to be back there for too long. Okay. We see Kusan here trying to red Ryochi out of first. Looks like the red shell won't connect, fortunately, but he does pull two mushrooms and he does have his teammates behind him, so he will be safe. He decides to chain one shroom, probably hoping to get another defense item, but unfortunately, he only does get the one mushroom. He's getting really good low tricks, though. We see him shroom up. I do believe that is Moyashi in first on the side of NX. Kusan has a shroom and a red here. Maybe gonna. Oh, unfortunately, gets screened out. I'm not quite sure who do that. We do see Toa right behind him, and we do see Tun back there as well, trailing in sixth, I believe. And oh, he gets the horn and the green shell. That was a very clutch play right there by Kusan. Um, yeah, we do see Kusan back here in ninth right now. Um, it looks like there's a few NX members back here. Wow, and as I say that, Kusaan actually gets horned out by a RiZE member. He does miss the double box. Really unfortunate. Um, and I still think that's an NX player in first. So if they can hold that down, that'd be really good for sure. I'm not quite sure who the players just in front of him are. 'Cause, oh, that's gonna be Peze right there. I'm not quite sure who this is. That's Monar, so that looks to be a bottom two. Yeah, that's gonna be a bottom two for NX. Good on Peze to get 8th place right there. Definitely kind of saving the race a little bit, because that if that was a bottom three, that definitely would have been a losing race. We see Kusan on 2 points and Ryochi on 30 points. Excuse me. Kusan being on two, definitely not something that you see all too often. But yeah, but Kusan definitely a player that doesn't let a poor performance early on. Um, he doesn't let a poor performance early on, um, like get into his head. So it it won't be surprising if he it won't be surprising if he's able to just shake this off and start playing really well. But something that is kind of surprising is to see NX down by 44 points after 2 races. Um, NX, obviously a very strong team. They won all types of tournaments, um, and all types of team tournaments. Excuse me, and their members have won countless amounts of individual tournaments, like Mogi tournaments. Um, yeah. Oh, we see unfortunately Kusan getting taken out through his triple green shells, and we see all of NX in the middle right here. We see Peze, Monar, and Moyashi, I believe. We do see a couple RiZE members passing him. He is going to get the double box stolen from him, so he has to slow down a little bit. Gets triple shrooms and a star. Pretty, pretty good combination of mushrooms right here. Or not mushrooms, items, excuse me. We do see Toa back there. Not quite sure who that is in last. Maybe deciding to go for shock right here. Unfortunately, he does not get it. Golden mushroom and a star. Pretty good combination, though. Yeah, it looks like he's going to be opting to chain here. Probably going for shock. That could be a bottom three for RiZE. We do see Toa, I believe. Oh, no, that's Ton back there in 10th. And I do believe that is Bayashi. See Kusan deciding to abandon the shock strategy. Gets a very lucky bullet bill right there. So he's just going to hold on to this for a little bit. Looks like he's doing a chain of shroom. Bill up right here. Would not be surprised if it does drop him before the item box. No, unfortunately not. We do see Ryochi in first again. Something that has become very common to see in this war. But I don't know if he'll be able to hold it because there are quite a few NX members behind. And if Kusan gets a red right here, he's basically done for. He, unfortunately for him, does not get a red shell though. And I'm not quite sure who that was that just shroomed up. It looks like to be Moyashi, I think. Yeah, so that's going to be another first for Ryochi, holding it down. And it looks like they've already updated the scores for the race. Yeah, I think I can't really see at the bottom right there. Oh, that's going to be a RiZE player in last, I think. So, unfortunately for. Oh yeah, so they actually did win that race by a couple points. Um, so now they're only down 40 points as opposed to 44. And they are in prime position for their they're in prime position for this Dolphin Shoals pick. Um, yeah, and if they do get it, then they could have a player in last, not last maybe. They could have a player in one of the bottom positions, try and get the shock or something, while they have Kusan and Moyashi um shroom up and draft up at the very beginning, just to try and get top presence and take Ryochi out because that's something that's been going on throughout the whole war. Moyashi has just been in, or not Moyashi, Ryochi, excuse me. he's just been in the front the whole time. He's gotten 3 first places in a row, and it's really important for, uh
Surprise! Your boy has made it, and we're here for the finals. What's happening, Royal?
I don't know, we're just hanging out.
Well, we're just hanging out, eh? Nice, nice.
Yeah, RiZE is taking an early lead against Team NX.
Woo! What a team!
Uh,
What a team! Let's go, Rise.
yeah.
All right, NX still win it though. You never know. Okay, so Rise plus 40 after 3 races. Anything like super special happen in like the last 3 or?
Ryochi's on 45, which is kinda something.
Ooh, what a guy! What a guy! He's giving her.
Yeah, for sure. We do see, not quite sure who that is in second there. That's Ton, it looks like, from NX, but I'm not quite sure who the RiZE member is or what just happened to him. He might have gotten
Yeah, I
taken
will
out.
not be able to tell who most of these people are, so I'll just say NX or Rise for the most part,
For sure, you're all good.
which is perfectly fine.
Yeah.
But your boy Kusaan, he's doing the old time trials right now. He's just doing
Yeah,
what
for
has to be
sure.
done,
He
and he's holding
struggled.
down the fort for NX.
Yeah, he struggled a bit in the first 2 races, wasn't able to quite find his footing. Unfortunately, only racked up 2 points for himself in the first
Oh
2
man,
races, but,
that's tough. Yeah.
yeah, in race 3 and in race 4 here, definitely doing a lot better. It looks like he was able to shake off the first 2 bad races and just not even worry about it.
Yeah, well, that's that justice coming in hot, you know? And these are those situations where it's like if you find yourself in the front early on, specifically in first, these are the situations you need to take advantage of because you may never get these opportunities again.
Yeah, for sure. He definitely used, section 1 to get Ryochi out of first, and just get as many coins as he could because the 2nd and 3rd place players would
Ooh,
not have as many
shot
coins
coming
as
in
him.
though. That could be an NX shot because they did wait a little bit so Kusang could get first, if that
Yeah,
was
for
their
sure.
shock.
We do see Ton here in second for NX, so that could be a top 2, maybe even more.
Yeah, potentially. Yeah, it definitely seemed like they were easily able to finish. Yep, bada boom, bada bing. That's a top 2, 4, 5 for NX. Doing what has
Yeah,
to be done and really, closing that gap that they really had to make up after the first 3 races. So, oh, they're only down 20 now. So, we
yeah.
got a
The
match, ladies and gentlemen. We got a match.
the early rise from lead definitely not meaning too much now that they're only down by 20. They've cut the deficit in half and a little bit more. So you know,
But even so, a lead is still a lead, and they can still feel confident with this plus 20. There's still 8 races left, and at this point in the match, you just got to keep giving her. Like you're playing for the best team in the world, okay? You're playing for that title. You got to do what you got to do, man.
yeah,
Same
for
for
sure.
NX.
And
And
this is a
they're doing that by winning that race by 20.
Yeah, this is a really volatile game. So NX could take a lead by 20 in this race, or they could go
Mhm.
down by 60 points. So uh,
Exactly.
no lead is safe, but a cushion is better than no cushion for sure.
Absolutely. Couldn't say any better. Bone Dry Dunes. It's probably like a running track, right?
Yeah, for sure. Probably like I think most of like the French teams they like to pick it for like 2-3,
Mhm.
kind of a bit like Dolphin Shoals maybe. Um,
Yeah,
so
you
maybe
have
they're
that like a bit of a long straight coming up
yeah
soon. So yeah, pretty easy to get drafts there. Pretty hard to keep first as well. So,
yeah, but
but
it's just
considering it's NX pass, mostly NX passing Kusan, if that is the case, then yeah,
yeah,
they should be
it's
chilling.
just oh we do see Ryochi actually able to get in the
Yeah,
first, and that's Wami in third right
just
there.
kidding.
Yeah, Kusan gets taken out, and just like that, he's at the back of the pack, and he doesn't have any coins. I say that, and he gets 5.
Yep, halfway there, doing what has to be done. And yeah, definitely playing the old catch-up game right now. I don't think he has any intentions on staying far in the back for the time being.
Yeah,
So,
probably not. We do see Wami back here, who was one of the players who passed Kusan early on, and Ryochi right there,
hmm
occupying 4-5. So I'm not.
yeah,
Oh, it
we
looks like
can't
he got
really
taken out by
see like
fire.
the people. Is that mainly NX up there? There's one Rise,
Yeah,
we know that
that
for
I
sure.
okay.
Well,
He
now
takes
it's
him out
mainly
with the
NX.
red shell.
And there's
Yeah,
a
so it's,
what's going on, man? What's
yeah, I don't
what's
know.
going on, bro?
It looks like the blue maybe split on his screen, so he's safe, and Kusan gets a bomb in first.
That is
Really lucky pull.
ruthless.
Oh, and
Oh
he hits
my
the
god, but
banana.
banana coming in hot.
Yeah, he doesn't throw the boomerang at Ryochi, trying to hit him off. Maybe not quite
Yeah,
sure.
it's looking pretty even. Well, actually, no, never mind. Rise
No,
is
it
three,
looks
two,
like
one,
there's
four,
quite a
five.
few rise. Not.
Did that bomb
Uh,
actually hit?
yeah, I think it did.
Jesus, Murphy!
Dude,
These Japanese players do not hold back. I mean,
yeah, this is
best team in the
crazy,
world on
man.
the line, so you know you gotta do what you gotta do.
Oh,
But
Toa,
oh my
triple greens
god!
and a star. Oh, unfortunately does not connect with Moa. He does connect with his own teammate, Jinnen.
Oh, NX uses the horn even though the guy's in the star. Pretty
Yep.
accurate move, pretty strategic move.
Yeah, probably trying
Naturally,
to
you
get
know,
rid of
we all
his
make
triple
mistakes.
greens. Does trail. That's Toa connecting. Oh,
Oh
another
my
horn to
god,
take him out.
dude, Kusaan
Oh,
is just like
Kusan's
he's
going
all over
through
the
it
place
this
right
race.
now.
Yeah.
It's a tough spot for him.
Oh, but he
Shot comes in
dodges.
hot.
I think that's maybe a RiZE shock. We do see Toa
Potentially
able to
depends
get
on who the
fourth right there.
other person was who dodged. But
Yeah,
yeah,
we do
that could
see.
have been NX shock because that was a massive race for NX.
Yeah, for
They're
sure. And
tied
now
now.
it's
They're
tied.
tied.
Oh, that was an NX shock. I actually did not see who was holding that.
Dude, we got a match right here.
Yeah,
We
for
were almost
sure.
halfway through. We're tied. Like, let's go.
Yeah, I hope NX just doesn't start running away with this, man. I love to see the close matches.
Yeah,
That's what's been
that is a
so
very
fun
good
about
point.
commentating MK Worlds, right? All of the matches have been super close. Like the
Exactly.
in the group stage, that was probably where we saw the biggest victory, and it was only by
Mhm.
like 100 points, which isn't even that much if you really think about it.
Yeah, yeah. Honestly, it really isn't. But yeah, great point bringing up. Like, you don't want to see NX just run away with it because 2 races ago, RiZE seemed to be controlling the ward. They were up 40, and
Yeah,
just with 2 races, they're both tied. So, what's gonna happen next? We're gonna find out on the old Twisted Mansion. Let's get it.
yeah, for sure. And or RiZE, excuse me, definitely wasn't in the driver's seat right there.
Mhm.
But a big Bone Dry Dunes race uh just set them back quite a bit.
Yeah, you don't get 2 +20s for free. So you know,
Yeah, for
RiZE
sure.
gonna really have to work hard to get the momentum back on their side because NX is in a really comfortable spot right now. They just got 2 +20s, and just like that, it's tied. So what's gonna happen next? Let's find out.
Yeah, for sure. We do see looks like quite a few NX players in the middle. I believe that was Moa shrooming up right there. Kusan
Mhm.
unfortunately getting a green shell. Oh, and he misses the
Oh,
box. That
able to
hurts.
take out one of RiZE. So there you
Yeah,
go.
the green does connect with Bayashi.
Yeah, people just see 2 people falling like flies.
Yeah,
But
for sure.
it's kind of tough to tell who's controlling the race right now. There's a few
Yeah,
NX back here, we know that, but for all we know, there could be NX top 3. So
yeah.
it's really that's like the $1 million question right now. Who's controlling the front?
Smart of Kusan to slow down. Definitely originally only wanted to go for the greens and the double item box because I'm sure Ryochi would have stolen that from him.
Yep,
But now
Kusaan
he
taking
puts
an
himself
alternate
in
route to optimize the throttle.
Yeah, he puts himself in a little bit of an advantageous position because he can maybe get the shock. We do see him with the bullet bill here, so I don't think
Yeah,
that'll
he
be
seemed to
happening.
use that build with the drive to catch up. So I don't
Yeah,
think he's really interested in shock at the moment. That could
yeah,
change later on, but we'll see how it goes.
and we do see quite a few Rise members back here, so that could be NX holding it down in the front positions.
Yeah, there is a bunch of RiZE back here. Yeah, yeah, 3 of them, like
Yeah,
almost 3 of them in the bottom
you see
6, maybe
Toa,
even more.
Marucci. Ooh, the
Oh,
fire
Kusaan,
will
you gotta
connect.
relax, man. You can't just fireball someone in 9th, bro. Jesus,
Yeah,
Murphy.
we also do see a couple of NX members back here. We see Moyashi. We do see Kusan. I'm not quite sure where Moa is right now. If he is
Yeah.
not behind Kusan, this is gonna be a big race for
Yep. Okay,
NX.
NX holding blue. NX is
Yeah,
holding blue.
we do see Ton holding the blue
Yeah,
shell right
they
now.
they're looking to be pretty solid. Yeah, someone
Yeah,
got hit
yeah,
out. That's RiZE
yeah.
in first
The
now.
player in first actually did just get taken out. So we do see the blue shell coming in. Looks like it actually gets horned. So if
Ooh,
they can
what's
hold
gonna
on to first
happen
place,
now?
that
Oh
would be
my
really big.
god. Yeah,
Kusan gets
that's
taken out by the
unfortunate for
fire.
Tucson. That sucks, man.
Yeah, that's gonna be a +1 for Kusan, unfortunately. We do
Oh,
see
plus
all
two.
a +2 for sure.
Yep, +2. There you go. Um, looks like
That's
mainly a RiZE win.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's like a plus
that's gonna
six
be
for
a
RiZE. Yeah,
bottom 2 for NX actually, so really smart on RiZE
yeah. Close overall.
yeah, really smart on RiZE to,
Absolutely.
to wait until the end to take them out.
Yeah, for sure. But that I think that was a very important race for RiZE, and that
Yeah,
could very well determine the match if they're able to take advantage of this because like we mentioned earlier, NX got 2 +40s races 4 and 5.
Yeah.
And RiZE was able to just flush that out of the way. They got the lead back. It's not by much, but it's a lead nonetheless. And again, like this could be what they need. And it could have very easily got another plus 20 that race. I shouldn't say very easily. This is MK World's finals,
Yeah,
but
for sure. But that's definitely something like you see at the top level with the Japanese teams here. They're very like resilient.
absolutely.
Like each race is a new race, so it doesn't really matter what happened on the last race. They don't get tilted all too often.
Yeah, it's really like maintaining that composure and just, moving forward. It's honestly quite inspiring. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, for sure.
Like over the years, I've been a bit of a tilter. I'm working on it, but this is that. It's a little inspiring, man. It's a
Yeah,
little
being able to
inspiring.
tilt under keep your tilt under control, excuse me,
Yeah,
definitely makes the game
under
a lot
control.
easier, if I had to
Yeah,
say.
yeah, it makes sense. Under control and assuming total control. Bada boom, bada bing.
For sure.
All right, so RiZE at first right now.
Yeah,
Is that
unfortunately,
NX around Kusaan?
a second place coin for Kusan.
Second place coin. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
just
that
it's
hurts because
just so sad.
he's gaining on Ryochi in first. Oh, he luckily gets by him, and
Oh my god!
he just got deleted. Oh, but Ryochi gets taken out as well.
That was
And we
insane, dude!
and the
I've
and the
never
horn
seen that before.
that
The
yeah, that was
perfect
sick.
genocide, dude! That was literally perfect!
And the
Oh
horn
my
on
god.
Bayashi and Wami will take them out. So I think we do see a lot of NX in the middle here. I'm not quite sure if Ryoshi's still in first. We do see Wami
That's a
coming up
big
here with triple
question.
reds.
There are still few NX up here for sure, though. Well,
Yeah,
a few.
well,
Very few now, potentially.
he gets fire right here, but he can't throw it because his teammates are in front of him.
Yeah,
Maybe
we see a lot of NX dropping.
yeah, a
And
rare misplay from NX. It looks like Kusaan actually fired his teammate Peze.
yeah, it's not the greatest situation to be in, but Blue Shell coming in. Who is that going to be? Hopefully we'll find out.
Yep,
Okay, the guy does get
it
blue.
could be
That was RiZE.
Ryochi in
That was
first.
RiZE.
Ah, never mind. It was actually
RiZE
Marucci.
top 2. They were top 3 before that blue. So NX, they're top 2, 4, 5 right now. They probably can't take advantage of this without shock.
Yeah, for sure. And unfortunately for Kusaan, he
Oh
doesn't.
my god,
Oh
Kusaan, relax!
I was gonna say, unfortunately for Kusaan, he doesn't really have an item that he can eat Toa. But now we do see Marucci and Jinin.
Oh, dude.
Oh,
Those nanas, dude. Those nanas were
oh, and
absolutely
he gets
insane. But
pushed into the
shock comes
rock.
in!
That's definitely going to be an NX shock. We see ton
Oh,
dodging.
and Kusaan
Oh,
could. Oh, the motion
oh,
glider! MK Worlds, baby! MK Worlds!
he is gonna pass Jinin on the line. I think
What? What just happened that race, dude?
that's maybe a top 4 for NX. Oh, only a top 3.
Oh my god. What was that race,
Yeah, dude, I don't even know. That was insane. Snipes left and right. That was a really, really good play
dude?
by
Oh
Kusaan.
my god.
That was incredible.
Dude. If that was like one of Cinda's gaming montages, that would just be a whole race. That's it. Like the whole race, just gaming, bro. That was insane.
Yeah, that actually was incredible. Is Kusaan
Oh
gonna
my.
switch? Nope. Okay, just
Wait.
showing us his
Yes,
combo.
no, yes, no.
Okay, gonna switch.
No, he's not gonna
Nope,
switch.
just showing us his combo.
Nope.
Yeah, it's
It's
just
not
showing
that
off
time, I
his.
suppose.
He's just showing off his stats.
A very interesting track picks from RiZE. Ribbon Road, Cheeseland, Electrodrome, Ice Ice. Just getting like the best of all worlds, I suppose. I don't really know what they're going for here, but hey, whatever works for you. Electro Drone coming through, Ed Netty. Let's get her
Yeah,
going.
I do think that this pick is probably better than Cheeseland for RiZE because they can just draft up at the beginning. They can get offensive items. Um, at the beginning they get green shells, maybe even a boomerang or something.
Yeah,
And just try and take out the NX top 3.
low key, this is a pretty underrated catch up track. Just because of the drafts being, because you can get like a huge amount of drafts in like the first few turns in like the big straight. And if you get shrooms, you're able to hold them to the cut. You're in a pretty solid spot.
Yeah.
But
Unfortunately for
Kusaan
Kusaan
not in
though,
a position to get
yeah, he
drafted.
does get bumped out, and unfortunately he does not get an item box. Um, We do see Toa slowing down. Not sure why. Maybe wanting to take the double from Kusaan.
You're trying to bump him off, yeah? Nice.
Yeah,
Super
Toa
smart.
just trying to grief Kusaan right now.
Grief
I'm
him with
not
a mushroom.
I'm not quite sure who's in
MP
last,
Worlds.
but we did see, excuse me.
Oh, this could be bad for RiZE if
Oh, but
Kusan's able to capitalize on the fire. Okay,
yeah,
top 2 for
that's gonna
RiZE,
be
but
a
the
top 2-4
fireball.
for Ice.
Oh,
Yeah,
here
he's
we
in a
go.
he's in a
Oh, the
perfect
bomb!
position.
The launch bomb coming in hot!
He does get
Holy
taken out by the
pepperoni, bro.
bomb. We do see Ryochi with the triple greens.
Yeah, it did
Still
seem
holding
like
on. There's
Kusan
another
was.
bomb right
It
there.
didn't seem like Kusan was able to take advantage of the fire, unfortunately. That bomb coming in, that hit Kusan, that was pretty tough spot for him to be in, but he still managed to make his way up to fifth. So I mean, there you go. Another
Yeah, we do
bomb, dude. That's three
another
bombs
bomb.
this lap.
We do see both Monar and Kusan with triple bananas. Monar gonna hold on to his. Kusan gonna discard his and
Mhm.
draw 2 new items. He's gonna
Yep.
maybe try and green Ryochi for sure. And he
Ooh.
does take the shortcut right here. That's
Yeah.
presumably still a Rise top 2.
Yeah,
We do
honestly, whether he hit RiZE or not with those greens, just shrimming up, being able to like maintain some of the top spots for NX, like that's the best thing you can do at this point since RiZE is
yeah,
already top 2.
and it does look like the player in first was able to dodge the blue shell. So I think NX is going to need a shock here if they
We
want
do know
anything to
NX
happen.
is 3 through 6, more or less. And those are the spots you need if you. Oh, I was
The
gonna say if you can't take out top 2, but all of a sudden, yeah, Wabi gets taken out, and all of a sudden
yeah,
NX 2-3. They
Kusan really
could
getting
save the race for themselves here.
Kusan
Oh,
really
but the shot comes
that's
in. That's a
definitely a
right
right
shot.
shot. For sure we see Ryoki coming up. He it
Oh my
and
god! But
Jinin as
when
well. Oh
when
my
NX does dodge though, when NX does dodge,
yeah, but still only
yeah,
one
we only know
dodging.
2 NX are in the top 6 right now. That is a top 4 for
Oh,
RiZE,
that's
and they take
incredible.
the lead back.
That
They're up
that was
26
yeah, that was
going
a
into the
commanding
last
shot.
GP.
Kusan maybe
Woo!
Kusan maybe could have gotten a ghost there if he was lucky enough because of how far
Yeah.
away first place was. But unfortunately, he did get the short end of the stick both times and did not get
Mhm.
a double box because Moa took it both times.
Yeah, his best chance at dodging there would have been the pull ghost, but I mean, really, in that spot in the race, that position in the race, like getting shrooms there, I mean, it's a pretty good thing. But then if you get shocked, it's not no longer a good thing anymore.
Yeah, for
But
sure. Kusan, those shrooms might not have given him first place, but he and Moa were definitely in a prime position to hold on to 2-3 right there.
yeah, if that shock hadn't come through, NX definitely would have held on to their lead.
Yeah, I'm
Pyro
going.
coming in.
Yeah,
Oh,
going
this
into
is
the
gonna be
last
tough for
GP
NX.
here.
NX is really gonna have to take advantage of shrooms if they're able to get them at the first set, because there is a wall that RiZE has right now, and it's gonna be hard to climb over for NX.
Yeah, most definitely. We're gonna see Rise here trying to hold on to the top positions, and they can look to put away this war in the next
They
couple of
could.
races. If they get a good race right here,
The
they
shroom.
can.
Kusan's gonna be in first. Yep. That's how easy it is, man.
Yeah, it doesn't have as many coins as the players behind him, though. We do see Ryochi and Toa trailing
Yeah,
right
I
behind
think
him.
now he should be good for coins. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, Hyrule
Yeah,
Circuit has definitely been I don't know. I feel like it's not as good of a runner, at least when you're starting in top spots as people make it out to be, just because of how easy it is to shroom at the beginning.
yeah. It looks like Ryochi does have a shroom right here, so he
Yeah.
is going to be able to take the shortcut and gain on Kusan a bit.
I mean, yeah, for all we know, Kusaan could be the only NX member in the top 6 right now. You never know.
Yeah, he backs his banana to get another item. He does get a green shell right here.
Yeah. If anything, that's better if he wants to be aggressive.
Yeah, most definitely. I would not
Imagine
be
he backs
surprised
the
if
green in the air.
he probably will try and back it
Oh,
right
he throws
here.
it forward though. I don't
Yeah,
think it's gonna get smart
unfortunate.
bounce back to him. But he does get
Oh,
green, and that's
Jinin's green
wow.
shell, and that's gonna be a
Just
top
like
3
that.
for Rise.
Just like that. Yep. That's how easy the tides can turn. That's just how it is.
Yeah, we do see Moyashi here in fourth. Kusan trailing, going for a wide nisk,
Oh my
much
god.
like
Yeah.
Darky did that one time. Maybe Darky's the innovator. We
Oh
do
yeah,
see.
what a guy, dude. What a guy. Yeah, it looks like RiZE in top 3 again. Kusaan getting
Oh,
taken out.
yeah,
And that's even
Kusan
more RiZE potentially
taken
coming
out
up.
again.
Actually, no, that was only 2 NX passing
We do see a
Kusaan.
player in last. Maybe
Now
a
Wami, okay.
disconnection, or maybe no. Definitely going for shot because
No,
they're
I
actively
think he's going.
backing up.
Yeah, he's going for shock. Yeah,
Maybe
he's panicking. That
maybe trying to lap troll. No, he's in
Nah,
the
he
bill.
can't be lap trolling now because he's a bill, yeah. But yeah, I don't think NX can really do anything to
No, they could be
get
up
into
there.
this.
We see Wami get
Wait,
taken out. We see
oh!
Jinin and Ryochi. What's going
Dude, the
on?
2 people getting taken out. I think that's at least 3 through 6 for NX.
Yeah,
I
it
think.
definitely is.
Let's see what happens here.
Maybe
Oh!
that's
Wow! I was
big.
not expecting that, dude.
Yeah, me
2, 3,
neither.
4, 5, 6 for NX.
I'm
That,
not quite sure who got first, but really nice of that player to hold it down up there.
yeah,
I know it was a
absolutely,
RiZE
dude.
player. I just don't know which player. But yeah, really,
Damn,
really
dude.
good by NX to just kind of slowly work their way up there and start taking out the players from RiZE.
Yep, damn right. Yeah. Plus 14 lead for RiZE though. And yeah, if you're in RiZE's shoes, it's like that can be pretty worrisome because like, well, you already picked that track for top 4. And even though you were controlling the top spots for the most part, like NX capitalized on the items that they got, used them to the best of their ability, and simply put, it wasn't enough for RiZE to or well, it was enough to take out RiZE and they weren't able to keep their top spots.
Yeah, and you definitely have to kind of, if you're RiZE, you definitely kind of feel like that race slipped away from you a little bit, right?
Mhm.
Because they were holding on to top 3 by taking out Kusaan from first, and the blue shell probably played a key role in
Yeah,
getting
absolutely.
rid of their top 3. We do see Moo Meadows here. I think this is so that all of the NX players behind first can hopefully get mushrooms.
Yeah, I think
Definitely
that's
looking to get
definitely
mushrooms.
that's
Yeah,
definitely
Ton,
wise
Monar, and
here.
Kusan definitely looking to get mushrooms right here. Toa's
Wait, did the
slowing
guy in
down a
first
little
get a
bit.
bad
Yeah,
start?
Toa got a bad start, but still, we still
Oh my
see
god, yeah, 2 shrooms for
3
NX. That's like
mushrooms.
they're
Monar,
they're
oh,
looking to be in
Ryochi.
a great
Ryochi has a
spot.
shroom. Yeah, so one of
Yeah.
the shrooms was actually going to be RiZE right there. Kusan does get taken out again.
It looks like an even battle in the front right now.
Yeah.
And we know NX is almost bottom 2, like 9, 10, 12 probably. So a few NX in the back um could potentially mean that RiZE is mostly in the front. You never know.
Yeah,
But
and if I'm Kusan, this is tough because there are
this
not
is
that
a
many
very
coins.
bad spot for
Yeah, there are
Kusaan.
not that many coins on this track. He luckily does get the 3 right there.
Yeah,
So he
like stars
can,
are really good here, but
yeah,
when you have to use them this early, it's like you can't really take too much advantage of it. But he is closer to the pack now with another star. This could be his ticket to catching up.
he does get fired by Ryochi right there. Not quite
Oh,
sure what caused him to fall back down.
Kusaan! Okay, he's good.
Not
Oh, the
who
greens. Okay,
I think that was
he's made his
Payze
way
who just
up to.
got taken.
He's made his way up to 7th. Wow.
Yeah, and he does
Well,
have a
I'm
star,
freaking
so
impressed. Jesus, Murphy.
he will be able to dodge the plant really early here. It looks like Moa actually gets taken out by the
Okay,
plant again.
Rise is 3-4. We know that. Fire coming in hot though for Kusaan.
Yeah, Kusan really getting some good items here.
Oh, he does hit 2 of
Oh,
them. The
he
last
hits
bomb
2 of
coming in
them.
hot.
The bomb unfortunately does not connect, and now he's in a bit of
Okay.
an awkward
Oh, the green.
position.
Okay, the green does not hit Kusaan. He
I'm
gets
not
3rd.
I'm not quite sure
Who
who got first
won?
right there.
Yeah, who won that race? What? Oh, 1, 3, 5, 6,
Monar.
7, 9.
Yeah, that's
And
gonna be
that's
a
enough for
bottom
NX to take the
3.
lead.
That's gonna be a bottom 3 for RiZE right there.
Yeah, dude. That's enough for NX to take the lead. And just like that, +4 for NX going into the last 2 races. This we have a war, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, for sure. This is how
Holy pepperoni.
this is how things looked in the giant killing war yesterday. NX against GK. Going into the last race, I believe GK had a 10 or so point lead, and it looked like NX was going to be able to win it because they used a shock on DK jungle. But luckily
Mhm.
for GK, they dodged with a shock where they were able to pull another one, and they did end up winning game 1.
Boom. There you go. Looks like RiZE all over the place for track picks again. Is that their strategy? We don't know. If anything, it probably is because we've seen them pick like 3 or 4 different tracks, like this whole match, pretty much. But
Yeah, for sure.
Ice Ice coming in. I love this track, man.
I'm a fan of this track as well.
Yeah, absolute banger. It's such a fun running track. It's such a technical track too, which is awesome. And it's gonna be fun to see how these teams play this out.
Yeah, I
Um,
used to not be too big of a fan of this track, and then
mhm.
I kept practicing it, and I really
Ooh,
like it.
triple nanas.
Yeah, the early triple bananas definitely uh a hassle to deal with on this track. Toa can't wall
Absolutely.
dodge the red. So he's gonna be taken out here.
Yeah, and I mean, because there's a lot of variety in terms of the combos in this room, we can't really tell who's in first right now, or in
Yeah.
the front rather. So just gonna have to wait and see if Kusaan can true him up or just evaluate it given who he's around right now. But there are a few NX around him,
Yeah, there's a
so
lot of NX up here. I
middle
think
spots for NX at the very least.
I think that's still Monar in first, presumably, because we haven't
Yeah,
seen him yet. Ryochi
that
actually getting
could be
taken
it.
out. Kusan doing a little bit of slow owning. And now he
Yeah,
has this one banana. Just
RiZE
puts
has
it
a
right back.
ghost. They're in 2 dodges right now. I don't think
Oh,
they'd use an early shock
nice
though.
wall dodge from Kusan right there.
Yeah, big time, big time. Didn't even really notice that.
Yeah, so I
Oh,
am
double
going.
grease coming out for Kusaan.
Takes the double box from the RiZE members. Really nice play by Kusan.
Yeah, very
That is
underrated play
Wami in
per se.
second. And I'm going to assume that's Monar still in first.
Yeah, he's like one of the only people we haven't seen this race. So
Yeah, for sure.
that's a fair assumption. It really is.
Fortunately, Kusan misses the mini turbo, goes a little slower, but not too big of a deal because it is Toa in fourth.
Like
And
this
he
is
can
the
just grief him with the greens.
oh yeah.
Oh, really nice play
But
by Kusan, bouncing the
the
greens off the wall right there.
yeah, the RiZE guy, he had no way of avoiding that. And that's such an underrated play too. Like actually like taking advantage of tight sections and just bouncing greens off the wall. It makes it so much harder for people to avoid them.
Yeah, and now Kusan can work on getting Wami out of second here. Doesn't
It
look like
seems
that
like
will
Wami's
be the
still going to
case.
get second
Yeah,
once he gets hit out.
and I do believe that was an NX member
Ooh.
holding the blue shell. Yeah,
Yep.
Jin is
Kusan's still able to get third.
unable to pass Kusan. We see a
We'll
late
see how
shot.
it turns out.
I think that's a good
Yep,
race for
Monar cut
NX.
first. That's another solid race for NX.
Yeah?
It's probably like a
Now,
plus 10, 12, something like
yeah,
that.
plus 16 it looks like. Or maybe
Yep,
not
there you
16,
go.
I don't know.
Wow.
We RiZE Love Kiss having 4,442 points
Mm-hmm.
on our
Four
overlay.
thousand.
Yeah, that's what it says on our overlay, 4,442.
Oh, nice.
Kusan deleting pictures before the last race. I don't know why.
Very interesting strategy. This could be the difference between him getting first and last. You never know.
Yeah, and this definitely is not impossible for RiZE. It's just going to be very, very difficult. I don't know, especially on the last race, getting when it comes down to the last race and you're down like a
Mhm.
certain amount of points, it just
Yep.
feels a lot harder than other, I don't know
Yeah,
why.
you definitely have a lot more stress on yourself to really make up those points just because you have so little time to do so. Like NX got what, a plus 14 plus 16 race? And
Yeah.
like when you're going into the last race and you already had the lead prior, like getting that kind of race, that's the equivalent of like a top 5-8, something like that. Like that's how broken like having a lead like this is because alongside like having a solid lead going into the last race, you put a lot of pressure on the other team because they know that they have to get a really good race to beat you.
Yeah, most definitely. And we do see it. DK Jungle coming out here. Comfortable track pick from NX. Looks like maybe Wami's able to get in the first, but he's trailing.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe able to
Ooh,
take
it's
out
looking like it's balanced.
Monar Kusan.
Monarch keeps first.
If Kusan is able to stay away from the banana here, we should see him get into first place.
Yeah, he had to take this shortcut in a bit of a weird way just because of the bumps, unfortunately.
Oh, Monar just
But
took out
yeah,
another player behind him. And that's going to
oh,
be an
that
early
nanostay was
top three.
almost looking pog, dude.
Yeah, that's an early top three. He connects with Wami right there.
Top
Unfortunately, does
4!
not get a box. Yeah, but
And
Kusan's in a bit of a tough situation. He is going to be able to pass
I believe
Moyashi right
RiZE has
there.
triple greens right now. That's top 5 for NX, yeah.
Yeah,
RiZE needs shock. If they don't get
for
shock, they
sure.
lose.
And even with the shock, it's still going to be tough. Looks like there is a player
Yeah.
in last, presumably from RiZE, still going for it.
Yeah, that's a good point to mention. Like, just because they get last, it doesn't mean they lose. Like, they can get like top 4, 7 or something like that, and they could still win.
Yeah,
So
it's just going to be very tough. They do have a bit
absolutely.
of leisure, like a bit of like breathing room, as you said, because
Mhm.
they're only down 18 and they're not down like 30 or something.
Yeah, the pressure's still on, but the shock does come in.
That's going to
This could
be,
change everything.
yeah, I think that is going to be a RiZE shock. Unfortunately, Toa kind of get
Oh,
the
someone's
red
in a
shell
ghost. Someone
coming
dodged in a
in.
ghost.
Yeah, that could be Toa. Or is that
Oh my
Toa?
god. There's still some NX
Oh.
in the front, but RiZE is coming up.
Yeah, and we do see a bit of NX It looks like NX is all in the middle right here. I'm not quite sure who that is,
Yeah,
but
I don't know if RiZE was able to do enough to win this match
yeah, I don't
from
know.
that shock.
But I like the early shock usage because that does give the player who used the shock some time to hopefully catch up and
Yes,
gain in a few
absolutely.
points. Oh, we do see Jinnen throwing away his red at Mo. If
Still
he does
coming
not
in
have
though.
another defense item, Kusaan is going to be able to take him out.
Ooh. Yeah, I high key like that just saved NX.
Yeah, I think Jinnen bit off a bit more than he could chew, but it doesn't look like it's going to matter. We do see a ton of NX
Yeah, I
and
think that's gotta be
Toa.
it.
Yeah, I
Like
I
Rice
think
might have won the
that's
race, but NX was just in a great spot no
I
matter
think
what. Yeah.
NX. Yeah, that is going to be it.
Congratulations to NX taking the
Yep.
first match
It is not
in
over. We still have game 2 and maybe game 3.
absolutely. But NX taking game 1 and that was one hell of a match. Oh my god. MK Worlds Finals, baby.
Yeah, that was
Oh
really
my
nice.
goodness.
That was a very good match right there.
Woo!
We will be getting into game 2 at the hour, I believe.
Yeah, that should be quite incredible. I won't be casting the next game. I
Yeah,
got some.
thank you for being an interim caster. We do appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem, dude. You know,
Bringing
I
energy
was
like
really
no one else.
optimistic after how smoothly the cast went yesterday. So, you know, I'm really happy that I don't have to like just mindlessly stay in the media team by doing nothing.
Yeah, for sure.
Yes, it's definitely nice. But yeah, I think for the time being, I'll still be like an every now and then caster, but hopefully when the old Starlink comes through, you know, your boy can still
Yeah,
be giving her.
that will be exciting. Isn't like Elon Musk doing something with that? Or
Yeah,
SpaceX or I don't know.
yeah, that's SpaceX Starlink. So right now they're doing like beta testing. I believe beta testing started like a month and a bit ago. But in my area, like I'm point 0.4 degrees off of where they're actually sending out the Starlink beta. So I can't try it out for myself. But I'm pretty sure there's supposed to be a big expansion coming in like a few weeks. So I'm hoping it comes through to your boy, but we'll see what happens. I mean, it's also just a beta, so I probably won't be able to do anything Mario Kart related for 12 races just because they'll have like outages every now and then because it's a beta. But I
Yeah,
mean, either way, um, really happy to be back on the mic.
for
Um,
sure. I
it's
think
pretty
the
awesome.
people are definitely happy to have you back as well.
And yeah, hopefully in the near future, you can see me more often. So
For
that
sure.
should be lots of fun. Let's give Royal some credit too, man. Royal's been giving her.
Yeah, dude.
Let's talk about Royal, bro.
I love commentating MK Royals, man. Even though I have to wait early, it's super exciting because all of the matches are super close and they're all really competitive. And it's just
Yeah,
really cool to
absolutely,
watch.
dude.
No blowouts. But
Yeah,
that is going to do it for match 1. Unless
mhm.
John has something to say before we go to break.
No, I think we should be good to go. Just have a wee little break, and then we'll be back for more in a wee bit.
Yeah, we'll be back in about 10 minutes or so. We're going to head over to break. Thank you guys for checking out MK Central's coverage of MK Worlds.
And until match 2, keep on giving her.
that's basically it.
Nice.
Welcome back to MK World Finals Game 2. I'm Royal. This match, I'm joined by Dugo, all the way from Cyprus.
Suburbs. Okay.
Yeah, getting back into things here. We did see NX narrowly win the first game. Not quite sure how much they won by because the score on the bottom is different.
Oh yeah, it is. It says
Yeah,
plus
so-
28, but so Royal, how do you feel about the next match? Do you think it's gonna be any different from the last one? Or
Yeah, I feel like NX is gonna have a bit of an easier time this match, because they lost game 1 against GK, yesterday, and then they won the next two matches pretty. I wouldn't say easily, but
yeah, the
they,
one was pretty comfortably. I would
yeah,
say.
for sure, for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah, I think NX is pretty good at adapting to the matchup as the match goes by. So,
Yeah,
however,
for sure.
I think RiZE has been practicing a lot against NX these days. So
Yeah, so it definitely makes sense for RiZE to appear in the grand finals here,
yeah, they've
or
been
the finals,
grinding hard.
rather.
Yep.
But if I had to guess, I would say if you asked a lot of people which two teams you would see in the finals, I don't know if RiZE would have been one of the teams that people have picked. I think NX definitely would have been, but I'm not quite sure about RiZE.
Yeah, honestly, I think there's other teams like maybe Gamma and I don't know. I think GK, if they didn't have to play against NX, could have been in
Yeah,
finals too.
GK probably. People also probably would have said they also probably would have said World Friend Star maybe, but unfortunately it had an early exit.
Yeah, unfortunately, WF also had to play against the final boss of the tournament, kind of.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely that's definitely like a finals matchup in round 1 of top 8.
Yeah. But I mean, to be fair, like every matchup in this tournament is kind of
Yeah, for sure.
final,
That-
kind of
yeah,
feel. Every team in this
definitely.
tournament is insane. So. Okay.
Getting back into things here, we do see. I think
Yeah.
this is a RiZE host.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
they
Ryochi's hosting.
yeah,
I
so
would
they
say.
are top quite a bit, deciding to go for the early Wario Stadium, and it does look like it will pick it barely.
Indeed. Okay. Tease Wario Stadium.
Oh,
Well, starting
okay, we're
something.
back. We're back.
We good. We good.
So yeah, getting into things here, Kusaan is the only NX member in the top 6. I actually just told you a lie. That's Monar in second. I'm not
Yeah.
not quite sure how that happened, but they do
Well,
get
they both got
shrooms.
rooms.
Yeah,
Yeah.
early on. So they are top 2. Kusaan presumably going to go for the double. They're top 3 now. He leaves the
So
double for his teammate. It's a coin, unfortunately. So he isn't able to protect himself from any red shells or green shells that come in.
Wami seems to be in third right now. It looks like.
Yeah. We see
pretty close.
Ton. Yeah, Ton and Wami kind of just battling for third. Someone did just get taken out on the minimap. Not quite sure who that is. That's a top 4 for NX.
Yes. Well, that race kind of got that peak got swapped around pretty fast.
Yeah, for sure.
This was a RiZE pick, but now we see NX in top 4. They comfortably took top 2 like within first set as well.
Yeah, maybe the RiZE members didn't notice that maybe they didn't notice that Monar was in second, because I certainly didn't. He wasn't
Yeah. They might
appearing
have
in
thought they had the bigger spots to start
Yeah.
with.
And we do see that is a RiZE member in last
Yeah, they're
who
definitely
is
going for
the
shock.
chalk. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they need it, right? They're top, or NX is top 4 on them. So there's not too much that they can do, especially on a track like Wario Stadium. Do you see a blue shell coming in, which should help a little bit.
Yeah. Monara is a bomb, so
Yeah, Monar and Kusaan, excuse me.
Oh yeah, Kusaan also the bomb.
But there's not.
Oh,
Oh, a shot
there's a
coming
shot.
in. That
He
might have
cancel
been in.
blue.
Yeah. Oh, that is a RiZE shot. We
Yeah,
do
it
see
was
a
a
player
rush.
coming in with a plant. Good on Kusaan dodge. Dodge the
Rice
plant
top two.
rather. Yeah, and Toa has a star. So that's pretty much a guaranteed first. Double red
There's
shells.
double reds.
That is maybe. Oh no, he has double
Jichiro
defense.
survives. Okay.
Yeah. So
And RiZE
really
got top 2-4. Well, they
yeah,
turned it around. Okay.
yeah, that was incredible of them to actually bring it back. And I don't even think the RiZE player got last. Yeah, Monar got last.
Yeah. Oh my god.
But
yeah,
unfortunately,
that's
9, 10,
unfortunate for
11.
Monar.
Yeah, 9, 10, 11 for RiZE, unfortunately, will hurt them a little bit. But still, that shock was really nice.
Yeah, good on RiZE part to recognize when he did shock very early on in the race.
Yeah, for sure.
Yep.
They gave themselves enough time to go for it, and we do see the tried and true Excite Bike Arena. Oh, never mind. Yeah, Dolphin Shoals here. And yeah, that was something that we did see. We did see Monar being in top 2 with Kusaan for pretty much the entire race, right? Up until the blue
Yeah.
shell and the shock.
I think they had more in top 2 for most of the race.
Yeah, they had
I
top
think
3.
I'm not sure if there was much room to play that, but I think given that bombs in top 2, maybe Kusaan could have dropped and increased the lead from NX.
Yeah,
but
he could have, but maybe his teammates in 3rd or 4th were a
yeah,
little
maybe
too
3-4
far
were too
behind.
close to 5th. I
Yeah,
don't know.
there's a lot of
You see
things
Mount Warrior.
that could have gone wrong right there.
Yeah.
See 2 early mushrooms. Hopefully for Kusaan he can get some coins.
Ryochi
What?
manages to keep first so far. 2-3
Yeah.
for NX.
Not quite sure who that is in 4th right there. That
Yeah,
is
there's
a
another
RiZE
RiZE member up there.
Yeah.
Ton
Kusaan
also run
luckily,
forfeit.
he's luckily able to get some coins right here.
Yeah, Wami in third now with triple nanas. Might be.
Oh, the snipe
But-
doesn't connect.
Oh.
Does that one?
No. Both very
Yeah,
close attempts, I think.
I think it connected with his banana.
Oh.
So,
Moyashi gets
Wami,
Fujinobu.
yeah, Wami actually takes out Mayashi. That's gonna be a top 3 for RiZE right now. Toa,
Toa loses his
unfortunately.
protection for, so
Yeah,
that's the
that
drop.
hurts. That hurts a bit.
Monar and Moag shrooming up,
Yeah,
trying to get into the front. Moag gets it. Wami
Yeah.
also gets it.
that might be 3, 4, 5, 6 for an
Yeah.
X now. Oh no, we see Wami coming back up.
Yeah, because I'm with fire now. Fire connects on a few people, but it's kind of
Yeah.
hectic right now.
Not quite sure who that red is going for. I don't think it connected with anyone actually. Triple greens right behind
nice
2
horn from
RiZE
Ichiro.
members.
Takes out
Yeah.
Kusaan. There's a blue now, though, so Ryochi is getting it, most likely, unless he's a horn himself.
Yeah. I think he actually will be getting hit. Oh no, he actually did have a horn.
Nice, so
to break that.
it's pretty huge for
Yeah,
RiZE.
I believe that was
Toa and Monarch take each other
yeah,
out.
Toa and Monar actually just traded.
That's the out of Frevo. It was
Yeah,
I think it was a good trade.
Yeah, that's
for,
gonna be a top 35 for RiZE. So much much like we saw last time, they're off to another early lead. This is just like last match. Off to another early lead. And then NX just slowly works their way back.
Seems like it. No one really went for shock this race, I don't think. I didn't really see people dropping. So I think most teams were confident on managing to get to the top without the need of shock from the looks of it.
Yeah, for sure.
Now next opting for Excite Bike.
Yeah, and we
Tries to
see
break into top 3.
Hyrule Circuit coming in from RiZE. I'm not quite sure if you saw the last match. Well, I know you watched some of it, but I don't know if you saw Hyrule Circuit.
No, I did not, fortunately.
Yeah, so Kusaan was in first, for the most part, and then he got taken out by a green shell, and RiZE had a top 3. and then NX was able to get everything behind first, actually.
I see. Well, it's crazy. Maybe we can get a repeat of it. No.
Yeah.
Hopefully not for Kusaan, I guess. But
Yeah.
let's see. I think. Let's see who pulls shrooms here. I guess.
Yeah,
Seems
Kusaan
like
not getting a box.
a bunch of ego shrooms and got ahead. Not sure who. Probably an ex members, but
Yeah, in the last war, he actually was able to get a mushroom at the first set, but still he has yet to get an item in this
okay,
race.
okay. I think we see RiZE with 2-3 right now. Not sure who's in first.
Maybe.
Might be Ryochi.
Yeah, I think it's Ryochi
Yeah,
still.
Ryochi
Yeah,
is in
there he
first.
is.
Monar
Kusaan.
managed to take a bunch of RiZE members out with fire.
Yeah, we do see NX able to get into 2-3-4. It looks like.
Okay, not sure who's in the back. It might be an X trying to get shock for this one, but
Yeah, it could be. Oh,
there's
Kusaan
fire
getting
from
taken
right.
out by fire.
Yeah, I think if I were an X, I would try to get it. I think RiZE
Yeah,
has solid
it,
spots up there. Right now.
Monar might be slowing down for it right here. There are a lot of NX members back here.
Yes, Space holding a star, so shock is in play. Could be huge for him. Moyashi gets taken out. RiZE is playing very well in the pack so
Yeah.
far.
There could be a shock in play. Kusaan getting. Oh no, there is no shock in play yet. I don't think.
Yeah, people are still going for it.
Yeah, Kusaan going wide. Get as many
Yeah,
boxes as he
they're still
can.
trying very hard for it.
Yeah, they need it desperately. It looks like.
I'm not sure if like there's someone from RiZE counterbugging or if it's literally just the next members right now going
I
for
don't
it.
think so. I think they're just trying to get as big of a lead as they can in the first few races and just trying to hold on to that throughout the rest of
Yeah,
the war.
probably.
Wami,
To see,
unfortunately,
yeah,
will be
taking
getting
out.
passed.
Yeah,
So
I
that
think
does.
this was still a huge race for RiZE. No.
Oh,
Ton
Ton is
actually
able to get first.
first. I don't know
Yeah,
what happened to
really.
Ryochi.
Yeah, me neither.
There was no blue that race, I don't think. So Ton must have managed to take out Ryochi somehow, while also winning at the front 1v3 or something, because we never saw any other NX member at the top, I don't think.
Yeah. So really nice to Ton being able to get first place right there. Definitely saving the race a little bit, even though they still lost. It wasn't as bad as it could have been.
Yeah. Down 44 for that's starting to become pretty big on RiZE side, but it's NX we're talking about, so we're definitely not out of the picture yet. Not with 9 races left.
For sure. Seeing Toad Harbor here, not a track you see all too often.
Yeah, I feel like it's an underpeaked track.
Yeah, for good
It's
reason.
we're I'm not a fan of a track either, but to each
Yeah.
their own. We're on DS, so
Yeah.
I think only one Streetle switch.
Yeah, it looks like it. Might be
Yeah,
Payday. Been switching to Strudel quite a bit. Oh no,
yeah,
it's
just
actually
thought.
Toa.
Okay, so the Streetle is Toa.
So yeah, getting into things here on
Kusaan
Dolphin
doesn't get a
Shoals.
draft, but it does get a room. So
Yeah, in the
well,
last war.
very very smart to Kusaan here. Not to hold
Yeah,
on his MT, just taking draft.
in the
Would have
last
lost
war,
everything.
a shock actually decided this race on Dolphin Shoals. So I would not be surprised if we do see something like that happen again.
Yeah, Shock is
But
pretty big on this track, especially when
yeah.
bill extensions
Oh,
are a thing here.
Kusaan.
Kusaan gets taken
Excuse
out.
me. Yeah, Kusaan getting
Yeah,
horned out
yeah.
by Ryochi right there. And we do see a few NX members in the back. So that is going to be a bottom 2 for RiZE right now.
Let's see. Okay,
Yeah,
yeah,
looks
there's
like
a lot of RiZE members in the back now.
yeah, Kusaan slowing down a
Kusaan
little bit.
yeah,
Maybe going for shock, maybe trying to get a few more coins. Either
think
way, a smart play.
yeah, I agree with Kusan's decision to stay in the back and possibly get shock or at least scout if RiZE does get it. He does get a beautiful, so he can probably end up in a high spot with race if
Yeah.
there's no shock before he gets to use the boost extension.
It looks like the blue was thrown, and an NX member it was going for originally, but they slowed down and they actually had it go for the Roy, who is a player from Team RiZE.
I feel like session not happening past too many
Yeah,
people, so
he passes too many people in a short amount of time.
yeah, unfortunately for Kusaan. Ichiro does get to use the build start though, so
Yeah, but he will
climbs
be
a bunch
able
of
to
spots. Pesa in the
chain
back.
his star.
Not sure who's in last, but it should be a RiZE member. I don't know.
Yeah, I think so. Kusaan
Or
able to get a
Taco.
double here.
He's
Motion
gonna go
glider
for
coming on. Oh, he gets a
ah,
blooper.
very very unfortunate pull there.
Yeah.
Started blooper.
Yeah, so he did lose a couple spots. If that is, not
Ryochi
quite
getting
sure who that is in
first. 2-3-4 for
last.
next one.
I don't know who that is in last right there. Can't really see because of Kusan's
Yeah.
overlay.
I think it might have been more, but
Yeah, it could have been actually. That makes sense.
I think it was a pretty short name, so it had to be like either Ton or Moa, but
Yeah.
I believe Tom got the top 3 spot. Down 46. Not quite the winning race yet for an X.
Yeah, and this is exactly what we saw last war. We saw RiZE take an early lead.
Yeah.
They I think they were leading by 44 points, and then NX just started to turn things around, and they started to take the lead, and they were able to hold on to it for the most
Yeah.
part, which gave them the win.
Yeah, but it seems the downloading of RiZE is not complete just yet. We're not seeing a repeat of the NXGK match
Yeah,
for now. Pretty good actually. I would like to see a match 3 for this series actually. These
yeah, that
are
would be good.
amazing teams.
Yeah, and Ryochi getting first here. Is going to go for TikTok Clock, one of Kusan's favorite tracks, so maybe they picked it because he got a lower position. If I had to say, I would say Ryochi probably the MVP of the tournament so far. From every result I've seen, he's been scoring very well. And obviously points aren't everything, but in the first match, he was able to be one of the only RiZE players in the front.
Yeah, Ryochi is an amazing player, obviously. I think he's kind of the lead of RiZE. I think
Yeah.
it's not very rely on him 100%, but he's definitely putting in massive work for the team.
Yeah, and we do
It's kind of
see
like it might be a bad comparison, but it's like Kusaan from NX side. Like obviously they're all good, but it's like one of the players that
yeah,
gives security into the team.
that definitely makes sense, but people probably don't think of it as much like that. Everyone thinks of Kusan because he's a big personality, right? He
Yeah,
streams and has a lot of
yeah,
followers,
yeah.
but Ryoshi not
Ryoshi
quite
doesn't
like
have the
that.
same. Yeah. Meanwhile, we see both Ryoshi and Kuzan not quite in the front, so
Yeah. I think that
commentator
is going to
curse.
be a RiZE, maybe bottom two. The Roy back there, definitely a RiZE member. And I'm not
Yes,
quite sure who is in 11th. Ooh, triple reds here for Kusan.
this could
Really
be.
nice fill.
Oh, one gets taken out despite having triple greens. Kuzan also gets taken out. Piz is starring now.
A Bill in 7th, that's a really nice pull right there for Kusan.
Yeah, Beeling 7 just shows how much of a lead first has. Might be Monari in first, I haven't seen him. Moyash and Ton in 4-5.
Yeah, it could be.
This definitely seems like a
So
race
if,
in an X favor, I want to
yeah,
say.
if that,
No,
oh,
no,
that's
no,
going to
no,
be
no,
a
no, no,
top
no, no.
3.
Not at all, not at all.
Yeah.
Well,
And
they have,
I don't think it's like too wild to assume that that was Monar in first, right? Because we hadn't seen him the whole race.
yeah. We didn't see him at all for the wrong reasons, from the looks of it, but. Man, as soon as we said that Ryoch is kind of carrying RiZE, the rest of the team is like, nope.
Yeah,
This is a team effort.
for sure. And
Isn't
that's
it?
something that I really like about this game is that everything is a team effort, right? Like a win
Yeah,
or loss isn't always necessarily decided by one thing. Like when players are like, "Oh, we lost because I don't know, I failed the shortcut or something." No, you could have done something better in an earlier race, or your teammate could have done something in an earlier race.
Exactly. Now NX opting to go on dry dry. Trying to break his momentum that RiZE is having since the start of the war.
Yeah, we did see this last time, but it didn't last quite this long. By now, in the last war, NX definitely started to come back. I believe they're only down 20 or so. So they need something to stop RiZE's momentum, and they need it sooner rather than later.
Yes, I think this is a track where uh, big race on either side could happen. So
Yeah,
a good shock might decrease this huge lead by a significant amount.
it's
Or
like
could just
Kusaan trying to steal that player's
yeah,
item.
because I'm also trying to make RiZE members lose coins a bunch. He gets the blue
Yeah,
vote. Let's see. Yeah, he just
just
froze it.
gonna throw it right away.
NX was in first, but RiZE at
Yeah,
second. So
gonna slow down.
I think it's important to get rid of blue, especially on tracks like this, because you don't want the people bugging for your team to get stuck and not get anything helpful. But there's a shocking play already.
Yeah, for sure. If you do end up holding the blue shell on tracks like this or Cheeseland even, you could find yourself stuck in a bottom position, and that's not good at all.
Yeah, you never want your buggers to get stuck in the back with blue. Just kind of gives free shock to the other team, and you can't really counter
Yeah,
it. So
the early shock coming in, that could mean another shock might happen.
if you, from the looks of it, well, I think most people have used power atoms to get closer to first. So I don't,
Yeah,
not entirely sure if there's actually a second shock play. Probably not. Not yet, at least.
yeah,
There's definitely time for a second shock to show up. But
yeah. A lot of the players are all really close right now, so
yeah, there are people golden up in top two. So
maybe last place could pull another shock right here. But if that
Kusaan
doesn't
getting
happen,
Bill Star.
I don't think there will be another shock.
A lot of dodges in play for an X, but no shock happening. So I think someone's starting in second right now.
Yeah, and we did just see Moyashi
More
go
billing.
into a bill in fourth.
Yes. Yeah, it was more.
Unfortunately, oh my
Oh,
fault.
oh, the shock
Yeah,
dodges.
that's an NX
NX
shock for
member.
sure.
Yes.
And this is definitely what NX needed.
Yeah, even if there are RiZE people swimming up, still try to take a few mid spots.
Yeah, I'm
Kusaan
not
ends up
quite
getting
sure
sick.
who that was in first. Maybe Monar. It's
Or
Ryochi.
Ryochi.
Yeah,
I mean, not surprised at this point in the war, to be honest.
yeah, most definitely. And that could be a losing race still for NX. So going
I
into the half, they're down by 62.
62 halfway through.
Yeah.
I'm not sure who used first shock. I think it might have been an NX one because I saw Kusaan stopping into boxes. The shock happened, but
Yeah, it also could have been it might have been a Rye shock because they did cancel the blue shell for their first place player right there.
interesting pick from NX going Mumu Meadows.
Yeah, we did see them pick Moo Meadows in the last war, and it did work out for them pretty well.
Let's see if it does again. I'm
Yeah, I
not
would
sure
not be
what
surprised.
not entirely sure what I would do if I were an X to stop RiZE right now. Like RiZE is seemingly doing everything perfectly. Like there's people going for shock when needed. Puck plays pretty damn good right now.
Yeah, I mean,
And Ryochi is just running when he is allowed
you
to. So.
you kind of just have to do what you did last war, right? You just have to keep trying and picking the tracks
Yeah.
that you're comfortable on and doing your best.
Uh, do see the usual hectic Mumu start.
Yeah, we see.
Not many shrooms, I don't think.
Yeah,
RiZE taking first.
something we did see in the
I don't
last
know
war is we did see a lot of NX players able to get mushrooms at the very beginning of the race.
Yes, now RiZE with top 2 and Ikura having a red, so Kusaan can't quite break into top 2 yet.
Yeah.
He's also pretty low on coins, but I'm assuming guy in second also is. Wami gets to farm coins. Well, so it's probably
Yeah,
gonna break away.
hopefully for
Oh,
Kusaan, he does not end up trailing the player behind him. Does
oh,
have fire right now.
fire could be big if used well.
Yeah, but he doesn't want to end up hitting
He
his
does,
teammate
yeah,
Moa.
yeah, but he does it. 2 people from RiZE, so the Roy has to waste his room. Oh my
Yeah,
god.
it's a bit of a shame right there. Oh, the
Bomb doesn't
bomb!
connect to Ryochi. Nice
Oh,
avoid.
and Kusaan not getting an item, that's
Yeah,
pretty
that's
much gonna be a
and
last
RiZE gets
place.
super reds also. Could be big.
Yeah,
A few
Kusaan.
NX people go down to the reds.
Yeah, Kusaan's in big trouble right here. Not getting.
Oh, triple streams. Smuggling out. Kusan nice. Avoids
Oh, we do
everything.
see a RiZE player get back, and
Oh,
Ryoshi
Ryochi
gets
going
back
down
on
for
the
a back
line.
spam. Moyashi
Oh,
was going down.
yeah,
I don't think.
Moyashi
I
got
think
hit
he
on
only
the
loses
line.
spot to Kusan. Yeah.
Yeah, and
Two
that's
free
gonna be
four.
Wami in first.
And I can't have a goal out because of that.
Yeah. 2-3-4 definitely saving the race a little bit for
Yep. It was
NX.
still a -2 race. Uh, I don't think NX has been in a situation where they won 0 races after 7 in a while.
Yeah,
So
this is definitely unfamiliar territory to NX.
it's still pretty great damage control actually from
Yeah,
NX. I think like Ryochi dodged Kusan bomb pretty well, and when the Roy from RiZE caught triple res, it was looking pretty rough, I believe.
yeah, and at this point in the war, the races they're losing, they're not losing by too much, right? They're only losing by like less than 10 or so. So it's not too bad for RiZE. Or for NX rather, excuse me.
I mean, knowing NX, like you need one big race to flip it around, but time is starting to run out for this
Yeah,
one.
time is most definitely starting to run out for NX here.
And again, getting a big race while RiZE is playing near perfection right now is kind of hard. So let's see. Like all he needs is like one big play from some NX player, and I think the tables can be turned. But
Yeah.
nice try from Guzan. I think this track is very important to get a lead on early. Kuzan taking care of a few RiZE members, Moyashi taking first, Wami in second.
Yeah, this is definitely a track that NX has shown themselves to be comfortable on. We do see a
Yeah,
1-3-4 here.
1-3-4, and Wami has to play very. Oh, very,
Oh,
very nice
very,
play on
very
Wami.
nice play.
Decides
Yeah,
to back the red.
but Wami is the only RiZE member up there.
Yeah, Wami on his own. So if I were Wami, I would try taking care of the people behind him rather than the guy in first for now. Otherwise, it just gets in a position where he is likely to get one protection only and then get in red at some point,
Yeah, I'm
which
not quite
which you don't
sure.
want.
Not quite sure what's going on right here from Kusaan. Maybe
He
slowing down.
I think, yeah, he wants to make sure that they can damage control Shock, I think, because
Yeah,
prior to then, Rise at bottom 2 clearly going for it. Shock was indeed pulled
yeah.
from Rise. There
Kusaan
was also
dodging.
blue.
Kusaan dodging with a bullet bill. That's really big if he can
Yeah,
hold this and
very
get up there a
smart
little
of
bit.
Kuzan to drop, acknowledge that they had way too many bottom spot from Rise part. So I'm not sure how much the shock helped, but we do see a few NX people down here now.
Yeah, I
So,
think it definitely did help quite a bit because there are more NX players back here than we saw before. We do see a blue shell coming out from the side
mm,
of RiZE. So that's
my
presumably still Mayashi in
yeah,
first.
Wami did not get into first after everything that happened. So,
Oh, he gets trailed right away by Peze. That hurts.
oh, okay. So one goes down. I can't see Wu, fortunately. There's a bunch of NX members in the pack.
Yeah. Ooh, Kusaan
Oh,
luckily able to stay on the track.
all of a sudden Kuzan is in second. Wow.
I think that's gonna be a
That
1-3 or 1-3.
1-4
Oh,
actually.
yeah, 1-4,
Monarch.
1-4. And I think
I
that
think NX got
was,
lost.
yeah, it looks like it.
My plus 2 race, okay.
Yeah, there we go. It's better than
Plus
nothing.
plus 2, but at this point a plus 2 in NX favor is not even a winning race for NX, I feel. I don't think
Yeah,
RiZE
I mean,
cares about -2
it's
races at
better
this
than
point.
nothing, but like they need to do more. That was
Yeah,
their first race that they won.
yeah.
So it's a start, but
It's a start, but we need way more than
Yeah,
this.
if you're
And
an NX fan, you want to see a lot more.
good damage control from Kusaan on the shock. Could have been way
Yeah.
worse if he didn't stop, I feel.
Yeah, if Kusaan did not get that bullet bill, NX could have been in a tough situation right there.
And now if you're RiZE, you don't even need to go like for big races anymore. You just want to win this at this point. Like if you
Yeah.
lose if you lose this GP by like 20 points, it doesn't matter anymore. So all the pressure is on NX right now. So
Yeah, the ball definitely in NX's court rather. But
that's
we will see. We'll see how RiZE responds right here on
PPS
their
coming out.
DPS.
Let's see.
Well, luckily able to stay on the track, doesn't get bumped
Kusaan
off right
pretty
there.
good at surviving the bumps there.
Yeah.
He gets into first even with a red, so
He has quite a few coins, so he will be
Monar in
able to
second, I
break
think.
away.
No, third. One
Yeah,
three four for NX, I believe. So,
I believe that is Bayashi in second, maybe. Backs the red shell. Doesn't connect. Yeah.
gets pretty close between second and third right now, so hard to tell. But Kusaan comfortably in first with 10 coins. So
Yeah, so he should be able to hold on to his lead here. It looks like a RiZE player, the Roy, did shroom up with and they do have another mushroom. I think that's Ryochi in second right there.
yeah. Oh,
This could
there's
be a
someone in the back going for shock. So
Yeah, this could be a 2-3 or maybe a 2-4 for RiZE. Not quite sure who that is in last. Yeah, there's no way to tell for us.
yeah, but I wanna say it's NX because they need it more than RiZE does right now. So especially if
Yeah,
RiZE still has the 2-3-4, which we saw earlier. May not be the case right now, but
slowing down. Maybe a
oh,
yeah, definitely.
okay. Kusaan drops. I think Kusaan dropped for blue, so
Yeah, he did for sure.
he pulled a horn right after. Well, RiZE does get blued. I think it's still 2-3-4 for them.
Yeah, but we do see
Kusaan
Kusaan
well
with double
set.
defense in first.
Okay, if I were Kusaan, I'd try to get rid of Toa. Yeah, he does stop with the
Oh, but
horn.
his shroom gets
Oh, there's
stolen
a shock.
and the
There's a
shock
shock.
coming in.
That
I think that's a RiZE shock,
that's a
yeah.
RiZE shock. Holy, didn't expect that actually. But
And that's
I
crucial.
bet
Oh,
Kusaan might
that
still.
hurts.
Oh, single room kind of sucks as pool.
Yeah. Oof,
More
Moa.
going down. There's
There's
a
a
bomb that Kusaan
Oh
can't avoid it.
my. That's a bad race for NX, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, it is. This might be final dagger. Honestly, yeah, down 72. Yeah, okay. 3 races, and it's not impossible yet, but
Yeah, it's possible, but
extremely unlikely at this point. But
yeah.
it's an X, so
Yeah.
I
If
think an
there was a team to
X.
do it, it will be this team.
I think an X was managing that race well. They played it aggressively enough here in the front. I feel the dropping for blue and stop horn and all, but
Yeah,
I
definitely.
didn't really see anyone trying to counter the right person bagging for a shock for, so it might have been the mistake.
Well, if you're NX, right, you can't really afford to
Yeah,
get these.
you
You
can't.
can't afford to get these bottom positions.
Yeah,
So
you
you
can't
just,
suicide for shock, but
yeah, you kind of just have to hope that you get it, or that they don't get it, rather.
yeah, but as we mentioned earlier, like the pressure is on NX, so RiZE stopping and giving the pressure on NX, but they have to work super hard to get big races. It's showing right now. I feel
Yeah, and NX
NX is forced to uh make very aggressive plays that may or may not pay off, and then
yeah,
there's also the worry that shock might happen at any point.
and NX needs to respond right away.
Yeah. Excitebike definitively a track where they might be able to get a zone, but again, this is just a track where getting shock isn't that difficult, I wanna say. So there are people that are stopping already. So we might see another shock race, but an X with a top 3 right now.
Yeah,
And
it
the
looks
horn.
like it. And
Pretty good.
Kusaan
Gonna take
gonna
out, I'm
show up here
assuming.
past
Yeah.
Monar, yeah. And now he is able to protect Moa with this horn. For many blue
Horn
shells.
room,
Yeah,
very,
no,
very
blue
good
room,
pull.
yeah. That's really nice if you're Kusaan.
It's, last is kind of far from first of all. So, shock always a possibility. There's a build coming from last one.
Yep. Kusaan has just a really, really good item combination right now.
Yeah, I think RiZE is trying for it. I see someone stopping in last at nearly every set. There's a blue coming.
Yeah, we do
Okay.
see a blue coming. Kusaan has two
This is,
ways to dodge it, though.
yeah, believe this is top 4 for an X right now.
Yeah, he just has to be careful of his teammates.
Yeah, they spaced it pretty well. So Kusaan comfortably gonna get first.
Yeah, it looks like it.
And
That's big for
no
them.
one
We
no one get in the gate.
do see a lot of NX members following Kusaan.
This might be a probably top 4 at the very least. Yeah,
That's
top
gonna be
4,
a top
6,
four,
8.
6, 7.
Top 4, 6, 8. Ah my god, I can't do, sorry.
It's
Top-
okay. It's okay. And
Big
now,
race.
yeah, they actually just cut the lead in half.
Yeah, top
Um,
4, top 4, 6, 7. Pretty huge.
yeah, they just cut the lead in half. So
You never count these guys out.
yeah, right. That's just like we were saying. If anyone can do it, it is going to be NX. So I would not be surprised if they do end up clutching this. But then again, it's also very possible that RiZE holds onto the lead
Yeah.
that they worked so hard for.
Yeah, this is crazy because in a way the pressure is could be slowly shifting on RiZE side because if they lose this one, it's GG. So
Yeah,
and X can afford losing this one and play it out in the next match, but when you are RiZE and you have a huge lead and you see it cut enough with just one race,
yeah, right.
uh,
You work like 10 races to get that lead, and then it goes away in one race, basically. That hurts.
yeah, another race like this and it's tied. Like
Yeah, I
that's
think
how big that race was. Like the work of 9 races gone in one. So
in Rise is gonna play like their lives depend on shock right here, because if NX gets shock and they're able to win the race, then
yeah,
we basically have a tied game going into
yeah, and this is also a
the
track
end here.
where NX is kind of allowed to bug. Like it's not like bugging implies a bottom spot. So
Yeah,
here, especially here, a track like Cheeseland. So let's say this match has gotten even more interesting now with that race. So,
yeah, that race definitely a really exciting one.
so there's someone Chad taking the blue already. So
Yeah, that player's very far ahead, so Kusan will be able to get another star here in fourth. Not a surprise at
yeah,
all.
start.
Maybe he's gonna chain it first set too.
He might first enough distance from first. I want
Oh,
to say he gets beautiful.
yeah,
I don't want. I want to say it's not even that bad of a thing for him.
yeah. I think he did try to chain it right there, but he didn't
Oh,
use it
there's a
soon enough.
shock. I think that was a RiZE shock, possibly. Since yeah, it was a RiZE shock because I got shocked out
Yeah,
of his star.
do see a player right there in eighth with a bill. Kusan stealing a star, so really unfortunate for whoever did just get their star stolen.
If there's a second shock, it's gonna get pulled like very late into the race, unless someone dodges with it, obviously. But
Yeah, for sure.
I don't think that's an information that NX has right now. I don't know. There's big coming up from from NX. Okay, nice start from Kuzan.
Yeah,
Takes
Kusan
care.
in a
Goes into the
very
green.
good position with this
I think
golden
there's another
mushroom
NX
right
build.
here.
Yeah, Ton also builds up. Pays also builds up. This might be a lot of bottom spots for RiZE unless we have top
Yeah,
spots.
that looks to be quite a few NX. I'm not quite sure who that was in
Wami
first.
getting fifth at least.
I think if NX or if RiZE was able to get first, I think that should be good
Oh,
enough.
Raz gets first. Raz gets first.
That might be good enough. No, it's not. And we
Ooh.
could see a walk-off right here. NX has made the now famous Tier A Aladdin Super comeback. So they could walk it off right here.
Let's see what else.
Definitely going to be a really interesting race.
Let's see. Grand Volcano peak from NX. Kind of
Yeah,
double peak for RiZE. I think we're kind of panicking right now, but
yeah, I would be panicking. I'm glad it's not Mario Circuit. Definitely don't want to see a war come down to that track. I just don't. I don't think it's the best for RiZE, maybe, because if they get shocked, then they are in trouble.
yeah.
Or NX get shocked rather.
GV interesting pick, I wanna say. I think item pools on GV are kind of. I don't want to say Yoshiwali level of broken, but sometimes they are. So,
Yeah, for sure. I think it's
do-
because the NX players wanted to draft
yeah,
off of the RiZE first place.
didn't really happen. Toa keeps first comfortably from the looks fit. He has a banana, so doesn't have to worry about Kusaan's red just yet.
Yeah, Kusaan maybe gonna try and throw it right here. No. Oh, there
Oh,
we
he
go.
does get double reds, so
Yeah,
Toa could be
pretty lucky for
taken out.
him.
Yeah. Okay,
And
and
now
now
I think we see an
NX in
NX
top
top
two.
3,
Yeah,
maybe.
top three,
Yeah,
top three.
top
Yeah.
3, maybe even top 4. Moyashi could be up here as well.
And now this is scary for the Kusan's slowing down.
Yeah,
Monara's assuming
for
first
Monar
now.
has the
Jumps
mushroom.
in top two for
Now,
NX.
I think we just saw Moyashi use a horn to take someone
Yeah.
out.
Yeah. This is top four for NX right now. And now this is scary for RiZE all of a sudden.
Yeah.
Like,
You see the
oh,
Roy player from
yeah.
RiZE.
Yeah.
He's big worried, right? He's like, okay, we need the shock or we lose. We do see a blue shell
Blue
coming
in
in.
play, but it doesn't matter with Monara having shrooms in
Yeah,
first anyways. Monara does touch the blue, but oh god. Moa
Moa
got
kinda. Maybe he's
coaxed into the explosion.
slowing down to grief. Maybe.
I'm
Not
pretty sure he got
quite
coaxed in the
sure.
blue explosion when Monar dodged it.
Yeah, that could be the case.
Well, that's
We
a
do see a
shocking
shot
play.
coming in.
So
Like
RiZE does get a
that's gonna
shock.
be a Rai shock.
Toa coming out
And
starts Kuzan.
yeah, RiZE, there. It's
You
all
got
on Toa. If Toa can get first,
come
then
on.
that
Oh,
should be
Monar taken out by
enough.
Toa as well.
Oh, Kusan
Big
actually
solution.
plants Moa or Monar.
Oh,
Sorry,
oh. Okay,
and
1-3 for RiZE. 1-3 for RiZE. That's another
another
shock.
shot coming in. That's
It's from
another
RiZE.
Rise
Ryoshi
shock. Yeah,
dodging.
it's over.
Okay.
It's over. We will have a game 3. Rise does live to see another day. That's gonna be a top 3 for Rise, putting an exclamation point
Oh,
on
wow.
this match. If anyone had any doubts, yeah, they definitely just put an exclamation
Uh,
point on this match.
I'm sorry uh, I'm unsure what the Roy player is right now on RiZE
I
side.
think it's Mirushi. I could be wrong though.
Man, we talked about Ryochi, but Marushi is also putting in massive
Yeah,
work. I think he's the one
that player
stopping for
just put in
Shakamo.
loads of work.
He just saved the match for them. So
Yeah, he definitely just saved the match for them.
on to game 3.
Yeah, we will see game 3. Probably starting at the hour
And
again.
yeah. So yeah, like I said, you watched match 1. So do you think NX is an answer to this? Or
Yeah, I think NX has an answer. Oh yeah, I have to give out the channel points. Yeah, that was crazy.
oh, man, what a war. It really looked like NX flipped it up in a single GP.
Yeah, it was almost like over. Almost. And then um they pulled those 2 clutch shocks.
I don't think the second one was even needed to like secure the win at that point, but it definitely like
Yeah, definitely.
sealed the deal.
It definitely made sure that they would not lose because when they saw Ryochi dodging up in second.
Yeah,
There's
you know it's
absolutely
the
no
inner
way you
solar
can
when you see
lose
that.
that right there. Yeah. But I do think we will be going to a break before the last
Yep.
match. So thank you guys for watching so far. Stay tuned for the last match. And we will be back in a few minutes.
Yep.
going on, everybody? Welcome back. We have game of MK World here.
Yup. What's up, everyone, again? Okay, so we're going into game 3 of NX against RiZE. NX took game 1 after coming back from a small lead that RiZE had built in the early half of the match. And in game 2, RiZE just built a gigantic lead, I wanna say that. NX
Yeah.
wasn't quite able to break through.
Yeah, and
They
X
were
couldn't
were
catch up.
pretty close to it, yeah. So for this match, do you think we're gonna see RiZE breaking through early on, or do you think NX is gonna take the lead?
Well, I thought NX would take the lead last time, but that didn't happen. So yeah, I think maybe more of the same.
Yeah, very excited to see how this one plays out. Both teams have been playing amazing. I wanna say that RiZE right now is the upper end in terms of how team coordination goes.
Yeah, and we do see a substitution on the side of NX.
Oh,
I can't remember who they subbed out, but it seems that Sumai will be playing instead.
I see Moyashi still
Oh,
playing.
it's Ton. It's Ton. They
Oh,
subbed.
Ton's of that. Okay.
Yeah.
That is interesting switch.
Yeah, maybe they just want a little more firepower.
RiZE whipping out the same lineup again, from what I'm seeing.
Yeah, this has been their tried and true throughout the whole tournament.
Yeah, RiZE hosting as they had the better plus minus going into this game. So.
Yeah. Kind of a finicky rule for this tournament, but definitely an interesting one.
Like, I think it works well.
Yeah.
Like you reward the team that did better overall, you know.
Yeah, for sure.
Three
Because
games
there's no like seeding in
Yeah.
this per se.
I'm still like what do you say? Dreaming that one day we have neutral picks in every form of competition for race 1. I
Yeah.
think we've had a tournament in the past with that rule. I really appreciated it.
Yeah, maybe we could see something like that happening again.
Maybe
Not
one
quite
day.
sure.
Yeah.
If there are any plans for something like that.
Yeah, we go back to Warrior Stadium race 1 with RiZE having top 2 this time, so I don't think we're gonna see an X rooming into top spot super early on. But
We
Kusaan
saw
does just that, and Monari's in second.
Yeah, we saw this type of thing happen. We saw this exact same
Yeah.
pick last time
Yep.
for NX.
But we
Last
know how
time,
that went
flipped it right on
for
their heads.
Monar this time. So
Yeah, Monar actually got last that race. He got shocked, and yeah, the race was just completely flipped on its head.
Yep, Kusaan getting quite a lead right now already with Monar protecting him. And was it Moyashi?
Yeah.
Second, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it kind of looks like we do see that RiZE player going back for the shock again.
He's the kind of the hero of the back. So.
Yeah, for sure. That's definitely something that I noticed. I think it was yesterday as well, that player was always back there, going for the shocks when RiZE needed them, and he did a pretty good job.
Yeah, he knows what he's doing. That's for sure.
Yeah.
And he's appeared to be. Oh wait, now Kusaan not blocking the red, so
Yeah,
Toa getting into first with a boomerang and a banana.
Yeah, is not able to take him out.
Siumai with Firefall, so
yeah, Siumai
he
fired
ends up hitting
himself.
himself. Oh
Yeah,
god.
Kusaan
Okay.
only gets a mushroom, not an offensive item, so he can't protect himself from Ryochi's red shell.
Rising top 2 now. Top 3
Yeah,
even.
that's gonna be a top 3 for RiZE, maybe a top 3-5. No, top 3
And now
safe.
there's Waluigi stopping, so Maybe NX realizing
Yeah,
they do need the shock
probably.
now, but it might be too late for that, honestly. I don't know.
Yeah, unless they pulled it just now or they get it at this set. Kusaan shrooming up, so
Kusaan
he
tried to
doesn't.
break through.
Did he bump him
There's
off?
a
Maybe.
he
I
might
think
have
he
bumped him
bumped
off.
him off. Yeah.
That was very good on Kusaan part. He kind of won an
He's gonna
impossible
throw all those
situation.
forward.
He does
Did he
get
connect
boomerang
with
by
Toa?
Toa. He's
No.
still at the boomerang.
Yeah, that is going to be a top 2
Yeah, 3 4 5 6
for
for NX.
RiZE. Yeah.
Oh, 3 4
Ooh,
5
that's a
6 7.
bottom 2,
Okay.
unfortunately.
+4 for NX. So NX does start with a lead this war, unlike last time.
Yeah. And I think whichever team is able to get the early leads will find the most success in this match. It's
Yep.
deciding game 3.
Kind of a clumsy race on the next perspective, though. Like,
Yeah.
like they could have capitalized way more on that. Kusaan did mess up the red break, and Sumai ended up hinting himself instead of Toa. So I think, like, if those things don't happen, you know, next I think gets a massive race out of it. But you know, kind of mistakes happen. And just race 1, and they still won the race. So on to Electrodrome, which we didn't see last match.
Yeah.
This track, I want to say, usually leads to pretty big races on either side. Shock can be very powerful here.
Yeah, we do see Kusaan slowing down a little bit to start off the race. Not quite sure who that is ahead, and that's Moa right there.
Yep.
We do see, I think that's Bayashi in 9th or 10th. Can't really tell because of the player on the green path.
We see the Raw in first for a change. So he's
Yeah, that
taking the
isn't something we've seen all too often, but I would
yeah.
not be
Very,
surprised if he needs to, he might drop out. Yeah, see, we see him back
yeah,
here now.
yeah. He dropped some. He threw someone from the NX. So nice. A lot of people took cut. So yeah, unfortunately, it's too deep from the front. Ryochi in 5th, followed by Moa, Kusaan, and Wami with. Ooh, that was a nice move from Wami. Don't think Kusaan was expecting the green sphere.
Yeah.
Kusaan gets some boo himself. So. Some player get taken out. I think it was Moa.
Yeah, Kusaan having pretty good items here.
Yep.
Able to
He has to waste his
oh
room and
yeah,
blue.
he has to use the ghost. Unfortunately, dodges the red shell, and he only gets a coin.
Pretty
That's
unfortunate.
unfortunate for him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ryochi avoiding the boomerang, but oh, he has a boomerang himself now. So. There's a blue coming in.
Yeah. We
Not
do
quite
see.
sure who's getting blued. I couldn't really see, but next is a good chunk of top spots. I
Oh,
see.
Ryochi,
Oh, nice bag from Kuzan.
the back green connects, and
At
it
the very
looks like there's a
worst of his,
lot of NX up here.
yeah. Oh, there's a shock.
That's
Oh, there's
that's
a
gonna
shock.
be a RiZE
Alright.
shock, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. They
Even if
dodged
Siumai
Shumai,
predicts it.
or maybe even an NX shock, because I saw 2 NX players actually
Alright.
did dodge right there.
Back.
Not
Okay.
quite sure who
Say.
did use that shock, but that is going to be a top 2 for NX and a bottom 2
Bottom
for
2 for
RiZE.
RiZE. Plus 16 for next. I wanna say it was a RiZE shock, but if it was,
Yeah,
it
me
didn't help
too.
as much as I thought it would. Because prior to shock, I'm almost sure NX had 2, 3, 4, 5 at the
Yeah,
very
it
least.
looked like it, and it looked like they did shock a few NX members after boxes, but unfortunately, if that was a RiZE shock, unfortunately Sumai and Monar dodged, so a little bit of a tough situation right there.
Well, not a. I mean, if it was an NX shock, kind of weird shock, I guess. Question mark, I don't know. If it was a RiZE shock, great damage control from NX.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I think if there's one thing from last match that NX has to be careful of is RiZE shock play, because
Yeah.
most of the time, if RiZE wants the shock, they will get it, from what we've seen.
Yeah, that Roy player very proficient at getting the shocks. And we do see NX taking an early lead here, going TikTok clock, one of their staple tracks. So if they are able to hold on to this early lead, this could be curtains for the entire tournament.
Yep.
Kusaan going down the middle in a mid spot. Pretty good play.
I'm surprised almost. I think no one got bumped off there.
Yeah, that
Kinda
was
crazy. He does
kinda
get traded by
surprising.
Siomai, I think.
Yeah, we see him
Yeah.
starting to make his way up there. Ooh, the right player has a red. Maybe
A few players bring
able
up.
to bump him a little
He
bit.
does get ready before Nisk. That's pretty awkward spot to get ready on
Yeah,
because you can't really hope in the cut. You're forced to go wide.
yeah, a bit of a tough
So,
spot for him right now.
oh, Ichiro stopping with greens. Gets Moa at the very least, I think. Yeah, he does get Moa. So Moa forced into last place. Kusaan holding on to starting time for now.
Yeah,
Um,
you see quite a few NX back here, but I'm not quite sure who's in bottom two.
Mm.
If I had to guess, I would say one RiZE and one NX member. So this looks to be a pretty good race for RiZE, all things considered.
Monar with super reds. Dodges a bomb.
Yeah,
Nice.
that's
Gets rid of
pretty lucky for
Wami.
him because he's able to keep his red
Yeah,
shells and he can connect with
hold
Wami.
up.
Yeah, pretty lucky here. We see Toa in fourth, slowing down to try and grief Kusaan, but unfortunately for him, he does not connect. And now we do see RiZE in top two. That's a bomb. Monar
Ooh.
and Kusaan both able to dodge the bomb again.
Yeah,
Blue
that
shell
was a good
coming
one.
in.
There's a blue. I think that was Yuma in first unless things changed at some point.
No, I don't think it was. I'm not quite sure
Was it
though.
not? Oh, it was Ikura. Looks like it.
The green shell
Does get.
connects. Yep. The horn.
Yeah,
He
there's
uses
a.
the horn to get rid of the triple res, but it was his teammate Peze. And
Ooh.
unfortunately for Kusaan, killed a
Still
few of
think
his
that was a
teammates there. Could be a
good
two
trade.
three four for an X still. Yeah, 2-3-4-5.
Yeah, okay, okay. Yeah, pretty big
We do
race.
see a bottom three for RiZE and Ryochi holding down first. So I wonder what we will see here. Fortunately for NX, they're tried and true. Electrodrome has been picked already, but we're going into Moo Moo Meadows here. Definitely a track I like to
Yeah.
see.
Yeah, I don't know how to feel about Moo Meadows, but it seems to have
Come
worked out
on,
for.
HD cows, HD cows.
Yeah, Cinder is forcing us to dislike, so I had to be biased there. Um, okay, so we are going on Mumu early into the war, just like in my last match.
Yeah, for sure. And we do see NX starting to kind of run away with this early lead.
Yeah. Now we need to see if RiZE can dismantle this early lead, or if it's just gonna fall down and crumble. Let's
Yeah,
see. There's a
Kusaan
bunch of shrooms pulled by Nex,
Kusaan very
but then
luckily gets a shroom right there.
but he gets bumped in full throat, so kinda ruins it for him.
Yeah, you will be able to shroom through the shortcut still and gain a few of his positions back. He's in
Oh,
6-3 now.
tall up there to go with the right player. I'm not sure if I have more than two top spots from RiZE perspective, but
Yeah, because all we can see up here for now is Toa and the Roy player.
yeah. And
Oh, we
oh,
do
okay,
see,
Ishiro's up there too.
yeah,
Okay, okay.
and we do
Two
see
for
Kusaan getting a
oh,
shroom.
fire
Uses it
coming in.
early, firing him in
Ye-
the shortcut, but he is able to shroom out,
Yeah,
and
oh,
the
he
fire
also
connects with
pays
Peze again.
okay, like I appreciate the Kusaan attempt
Yeah,
to get rid of the people taking cut. He did miss the Royfo and it pays, but I think it was
yeah.
a risk worth taking.
So this
Um,
could be maybe a
he does
top
get
two or
fired.
three
Yeah,
for
Ikure.
RiZE.
I'm unsure who's in first right now. But more fire coming up from both sides.
Yeah, we see Kusaan
Ikure
unable to
Kusaan
get a shroom. Oh,
fighting.
he gets hit
Oh,
with a
there's a
blue
blue. There's a
shell as
blue.
well.
I think Wami threw it, so an X threw beam first.
Yeah, it could be Shumai
That's a,
Momar and Monar, excuse me.
yeah.
Are going to see the Roy player able to
Okay.
hold on to second place right there.
Not sure if it's a top two or 2-3 for RiZE, but it is
Yeah,
definitely a bottom two for NX.
it's
So
yeah, that is going to be a bottom two for NX.
Yep,
gonna
at
be a
top
top 2.
246.
Yeah, really nice from RiZE. That blue shell definitely clutching things up a little bit,
Yep.
able to hold on, and
So now,
we will
uh, uh,
see NX's lead get cut by about 20 points.
this game is amazing. Though. It's crazy how one interaction can decide so much in a race. Like you know, if Kusan's fire actually connects on the Roy, that race doesn't go nearly as well for RiZE.
Yeah, most definitely.
I know. Maybe waiting after cut could have been the play, but I guess he didn't want to get Pace involved, so he tried to do it as early as possible. I don't know. Like out of the Japanese players that I watch, I think Kusaan is one of the most aggressive ones in
Yeah,
Ward.
definitely.
It,
But
it,
it's not like mindless aggression. It's always like
no.
calculated aggression.
Mind you, it's like smart aggression. Like it all has a purpose, you know.
Yeah,
It's so like looking at the bigger picture, and it's a playstyle I really enjoy watching.
yeah, most definitely.
And I think it's also, you know what, the an X is full of incredibly talented players, and when you have people putting in work like that, it definitely allows the amazing runners they have to, you know, get a lead and win races easily.
Yeah,
I think it's a role Kuzan covers pretty well in the team.
and yet again, we do see the Roy player
Yeah, it's
in
not bugging as much
first.
as War. It's putting in
Yeah,
work.
that's something
Yes.
that I noticed on the last Dry Dry Desert
Oh,
race as
first shot.
well, is that he was in first until the blue shell came and hit him last time.
Ooh, there's a double shock going. I think it was a rise shock.
Yeah, 2 shocks
Actually, I'm sure
coming
it
in
was
very early.
Moyashi. Might have been Moyashi. I don't know. Double shock. Kuzan did get shocked out of his star after the first one. So there's a
Yeah.
blue. And X seems to be in first, judging
Yeah, no,
from
he's in
Kuzan.
a bit of a tough situation here because he's stuck holding the blue shell, and
Yep.
his item after the blue shell
Monarch gets ready.
isn't particularly good either.
Yeah, it needs to hope someone from Rise approaches their first, so they can at least drop or something. But it
Yeah.
doesn't seem to be the case. So
He
it's in a
he
pretty
might
awkward
just be
situation.
stuck holding this.
Yeah. Yeah, at least has triple rooms behind this blue, and since he's not
Yeah.
in that last, this might help a bit. But he's definitely a good spot out of this unless another shock happens or something. So, see a
He
bunch of
might
builds coming up. One being
yeah, he
Monarch.
might
Oh,
oh,
that's a Rise shock.
that's most definitely a Rise shock, yeah, as he loses the blue shell as the NX player will be taken out of first, and we do see Roy going
There
up
was a
there.
Boo dodge also, so we need to find out which
Oh,
was
no! The
Rise
bill
kind of
hits
dying.
the bill hits 2 Rise players,
Yeah,
and they
this
do
might be
fall
a
down the
this is
bottom
a bottom
too.
two for Rise. Yep. Toa
Yeah,
also getting
unfortunately.
ninth, and
Yeah.
that's a 1-3-4.
So, about an even race, but
Yeah,
definitely
tie
not what
race.
you wanna see
Tie race.
if you are Rise.
The bill was very unfortunate.
Yeah, that bill kind of single-handedly ruined the race for Rise right there.
Yeah, every single interaction matters, man. Like,
Yeah, for sure.
race goes from like possible +4 to tie race just because of one bill.
Yeah.
I love this game.
Yeah, that bill really deciding everything.
I know it's like, hmm, it's why wars are also like so team based. You know, the guy that got the bill probably didn't want to get a bill. Like bills on dry are
Yeah,
commonly seen as very bad.
he probably was
Yeah,
looking to get, like, a golden mushroom or a star right there.
yeah. But by taking these people out with his bill, it just helped Kuzan catch up. So
Yeah, most definitely helped his team gain a few more points and hold on to their lead just a little longer. Let's see, getting into Excite Bike Arena here. definitely a tried and true for NX. It seems they like to pick it for
Yeah.
a lot of different spots, but mainly the middle to lower spots.
I really like this track. I think when you know what to do on it, you can build like you can kind of group run this, even if it's a very simple track,
Yeah, I
because
unfortunately,
there's not that many item sets, right? And like if you're trying to challenge a big top from the other team, chances are that they're just gonna throw stuff at you as soon as you're done taking cut. So you need to be
yeah,
prepared. So for now, it does seem that NX builds their usual big lead here,
yeah, they
but
seem
there's
to be.
Toa trying to break it. He does get taken out by green. Moyashi getting blued. A bit hectic
Yeah,
right now.
we do
Uh,
see NX starting to have a lot of the top spots.
nah,
The
nice
back
back.
connect. Not quite
Oh,
sure who
is
this
his
is in
next
second
at
right
Monar
here.
taking
Yeah,
cut?
that's gonna be Monar.
Oh,
Oh,
he gets
the
green.
random green
It's unfortunate.
connect.
2v4 for RiZE maybe now, and now Kusaan gets demolished by shells. Uh, there's a blue for Monar. Oh god, there's a blue for Monar, which means that RiZE is likely taking first right now. There's a one starting first even.
Yeah, we do see a few NX members back here. We saw Monar, who was in a top position for NX, falling back down
Blue
into
coming
ninth.
in.
Yeah, but it also looks like there are a few RiZE members back here. I'm not quite
Yeah,
sure who is
yeah,
behind Monar. You see Moa back here as
yeah.
well. Has to be careful that he doesn't start his teammate.
5, 6, 7, 4, 5, 6, 7 for
Yeah, middle everything.
NX for sure,
And that's
and
going to be a
third.
top two. That's going
Okay.
to be Wami in first. And I've been told that the Roy is Shacho. Yeah,
Ooh.
Shacho.
Okay, well, Shacho going in this match is not bugging quite as much as we pointed out. Now he's trying to show that he can also, bring in the points when needed. Plus 14 for NX, halfway through. Uh, Pizza's definitely looking closer than the last match was, and one really taking the lead just yet.
Yeah, most
Um,
definitely.
RiZE has not taken the leads yet, but it's kind of a back and forth right now for who wins each race. So
Yeah, and the lead definitely is not safe. Like lose they could lose their lead in one race
yeah,
to get flipped on its head.
DS coming in, good pick from NX, who could probably draft early on in the race and try to run. There's no box for Kusaan, but he does get into second. He has to watch
Oh,
out for Shasha, who trails
yeah,
him
he gets
instantly.
trailed out
Good play on his part.
right at the beginning. So we may see Kusaan try and play this race from the back a little bit.
Yeah,
We see
I
Monar
mean,
back here as well.
bugging of this truck is definitely viable, so none,
Yeah, most
getting a early
definitely.
lead doesn't necessarily mean anything. There's double bomb where they gets 2 RiZE members. Kuzan decides to stop. Yeah, that's smart on his part. I, I don't want to leave Shasha alone if I were
Yeah,
them.
most definitely. His proficiency to get shock has
Yeah,
definitely been really high.
yeah,
So leaving him back there uncontested is dangerous, and we do see a
yeah.
few other players slowing down.
But I also think it's very good on Rice's part to force Kuzan to stay in the back, so he can't do his usual
Yeah,
aggro
he
play
he
in the
can't
in
do
the mid.
his
Yeah,
griefing.
yeah. We do see a bunch of NX members here in the back. It's kind of I wanna say it's like half between
Yeah, but if
who's
we
in the
do
back and who's in.
see a shock could really change
Yeah,
the whole thing. We do see
yeah.
player right there holding onto a build. Maybe no,
Shashi
but
is not stopping at the boxes. He must be holding
yeah,
something already. Could be a BL, could be blue, could be shock. We don't know yet. Just have to wait. Uh, it's definitely not a BL, so it's either blue or shock at this
oh,
point.
he comes out of the start at the wrong time, and now he is in the wall.
Yeah. So unless Shashi is holding blue, there's gonna be a shock coming in at some point. The thing is, there's also more appealing right now, and Kusaan is a star, so I don't think it's smart to use shock.
Oh no, he was holding blue. That makes
Okay,
sense.
yep.
Oh, motion glider again,
Motion
and we
glider.
are gonna be seeing a bottom two, maybe even worse for RiZE.
Oh god, yeah.
Oh, the late shot coming in, but I don't think it will do anything right there.
Yeah, it's a good race for NX.
Yeah, we do see,
Now
I
plus
think, a
26, plus
145.
5
Yeah,
race. I don't necessarily think RiZE played that race wrong, but Shasha getting blue while RiZE at first the entire time was pretty bad.
yeah, we did see him able to get the shock there at the very end, but it didn't really matter. It didn't do anything.
Like, getting blue while bugging is like double-edged sword, you know?
Yeah,
It's like it's good if you're allowing your teammates to run, but usually like holding blue when holding blue for like 3 laps while the other team has 2-3 and can easily just chain red first at the end or something can be counterproductive, and you're also like basically giving up a shock.
yeah,
So yeah, right. Rise just had kind of unfortunate pulls there, and NX abused that. Even if I did pull shock, I think NX cycled a bunch of dodges all of lap 3, so I don't think using a proficient shock would have been easy.
yeah.
Yeah.
Going here into Bone
BDD.
Dry Dunes.
We did not see this earlier, did we? No, don't think we did.
I
So
think we actually did see this in match 1,
okay.
but
I
we
was
didn't
not
see
there
it in the
for that
last
one.
match.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think NX picked it for the same spots they have roughly, uh, in this race.
Yeah, it's very easy to draft other people on this track at the beginning.
Yeah. Do
And you
see the green, unfortunately, does
doesn't connect.
not connect. Yeah, it does not connect.
There's a red. It's gonna take Kusaan out.
Yeah, gonna slow down a little bit. Just,
And actually bottom 2 now, so
yeah. Slowing down, seeing what's up, trying to get another item box. Maybe he can get the shock. Oh, unfortunately, gets a single mushroom.
yeah, that's unfortunate. Okay, rising bottom 2 now, yeah.
No.
With
Oh, yeah, actually, but
yeah,
Ryoshi pulls a crazy
Yoshi.
eight. I think
Yeah.
Kusan's gonna try and.
Okay.
Yeah, Kusan's in a. Is that a shock? I think. No,
Oh, no, it's a
that
golden.
might be a golden. I can't. It's hard to tell.
Yeah, it
No,
was a
okay, not a
golden.
shock, not a shock.
Oh, Kusaan does
Oh,
have the shock.
there's Kusan with a shock. So now RiZE, they're pan. Oh,
Yeah,
never mind. They just decide to use it right away. Pretty smart play.
yeah. That is a pretty fast shock.
Yeah, we
He
do
could
see a
have
blue shell
taken
coming in
down
as
though.
well. There are quite a bit of RiZE members back here. We see Ryochi, Wami. Yeah, there's a lot of RiZE players back here.
Yeah, this is looking pretty tough for Rise right now.
Yeah, we see Shacho back here as well. And if you're RiZE, you basically need a late second shock. Because
Yeah,
that is a top 4 for NX.
ET's a top 4 for an X, but I don't
Yeah.
think there's gonna be a second shock. I don't think Rise has the items needed to break through.
Yeah.
Yep, Toa doesn't even have shrooms, so I don't think so. He's gonna get passed by Kuzan. Shacha gets
That
4 for
okay,
the.
it's only a top 3. It's only a top 3.
Okay. No.
Oh, not
It's
not
only a
even,
top
not
2.
even. Yeah,
Ryochi
and a
also got
bottom
up.
2 for NX.
Man,
But
these
we do
guys are.
see, yeah, it's
These teams are amazing. Like sometimes it looks so hopeless, and then you just.
yeah, it's very close.
So 1 GP left. NX up 34 on Rise. Game 3 of the series of Mario Kart Awards.
Yeah,
NX
and I
opting
think
for the KJ.
I think the next couple of races will actually decide the war right here. Because if NX gets too big of a lead, um, then RiZE won't be able to come back.
Yeah.
Or they could even it up right here.
Let's see. I wanna say that all of his track have like huge race potential. You know, it's
Hmm.
a lot of his tracks where I want to say TM and DKJ. A lot of stuff happens last lap, especially
Yeah,
towards the end. So
most definitely. And
TM comes.
we do see TM coming out right
Yeah.
here.
TM also quite a shock track. So
Yeah, most definitely. All three of these tracks that were picked actually do have quite long glider sections, so
yep.
the shock is very powerful on all of them. And I would not be surprised if we do end up seeing a shock in this race.
Yeah, and minus 34 is a lot to climb up, but it's not to a point where mm, RiZE can't afford bagging, right? So
Yeah,
especially with like 4 races still left, yeah, we see Chacho bagging already for it.
yeah, definitely not a surprise to see Shacho bagging, even though he has shown his prowess to be able to run.
Yeah,
I think him being in the back definitely does help out Rise
yeah,
more than
nice
it
plan from
hurts.
Ikura taking. Oh, I think Ma might have gotten trail there because I'm not sure. I think he did. Either way, there's already 2 people definitely trying to go for it. Kusaan also stops.
Yeah,
Uh,
maybe Kusan trying to get a dodge
Shacho
right here.
Gabil, I
He
wanna
has a
say.
bill, yeah. It's a
Yeah,
bit of a tough situation for him.
there's a blue. Uh, I didn't
Not
see who's
quite.
in last, but
Yeah, I'm not quite sure who
it
that is
might.
in last. That's Monar, so that's going to be a
Ooh,
bottom three for
that's
NX.
probably Shacho.
A shot
Wait,
coming in. I
shot coming in
maybe
from
Shacho had it after
NX.
his bill. No, I think
Might be
Shacho spun
NX.
out on the map. Yeah,
Hmm.
I actually don't know.
Mo and Monar did not spin out, and I kind of don't think that Monar dodged. I don't know.
Yeah, I not
Either
quite sure
way, NX
who
really
used
needs
that.
to get up there now.
Yeah, we do see Shacho back here. Looks to be in 10th. Um, we do see Mo as well. Shacho
Oh,
getting taken
Shacho,
out by a random green shell.
Ikura also in the back, and Ryochi. Good arm
Ryoshi
from
with the
Ryochi at
horn.
least. And a
Oh,
red
he gets redded as
Kuzan
well.
destroyed. It's still looking like a bunch of top bottom spots for RiZE with just Kuzan and Moner maybe in the back.
Yeah,
Ah, no, Pizza,
no,
Pizza.
there's
No.
Peze. Oh, I don't know if Peze
Yeah, the
got another
rest is all
box.
RiZE.
I'm not quite sure who just got billed out of the air. Oh, I don't. Yeah, I don't think this is a very good race for Rise.
Yeah, this is another race RiZE wanted.
I think that's a bottom two for sure.
Oh, wait. Toa gets first actually.
Yeah,
So
Toa
one, four,
holding on to
six, 7.
first.
Okay, these are the races where you wish not everyone played Waluigi, you know.
Yeah, for sure.
Like there's definitely a lot to analyze in the back, but like sometimes it's just very hard to know who's in first while checking what's happening in the back. And Kuzan is trying to help a lot in the back.
Yeah, he's kind of doing
So
everything he can.
so obviously for us it's not super easy to know which spots are being occupied by RiZE at the top, and same for NX. Uh, was that a tie race or minus?
No, I think that was a -4.
Oh yeah, they were down 32 before. Well, either way, it's still fairly winnable from for RiZE.
Yeah,
But
they need a good race right here though.
yeah, they need a good race now. Shock not being pulled quite as much as last war, especially on RiZE side, and I think it's also because NX is trying to at least go for it more compared to last match. I think that was a big mistake on their part.
Yeah, and I also
Like
think
they like last war. I feel like NX tried having more front presence, especially when they had to catch up from such a huge disadvantage, but that just allowed the RiZE to farm shocks on them. Now it's the score is kind of even slightly in NX favor, so there's not all the pressure to occupy top spots all the time from NX.
yeah, and I do think another reason why there hasn't been as many shocks is because we've seen Shacho be able to stay in the front a lot more than the previous wars.
Yep, that's also a thing. but like I mean it's good. It's good that NX is uh wary of danger of shock this match
Yeah.
compared to last one at least. Not sure what happened exactly match one, but they won that one, so I don't think it was a big of a deal.
Yeah, we see Kusaan falling off, failing just a little bit.
Oh, that's a bomb. Nice. Managed to avoid it. We see Cheer in sixth. Ryochi in seventh also. Might be taken out. Yeah, good green on Kusan's part. Ichiro is a star in sixth. So he's holding on to it, but yeah, I don't think Shock is in play yet. Ichiro trying to stop to get
Yeah,
rid of
I
Kusan. He
I
does
think
get him.
there's a lot of RiZE players back. Never mind.
No. That's out of the next spots in the back
Yeah, it.
actually.
I'm not sure. I'm not quite sure who's in last. Maybe a RiZE player.
Could be. Ryochi is also here in the back, kind of.
Yeah, I'm not
And
sure who's in first.
Ikura. Mm, Toa
Oh,
getting
that bill is big.
yeah,
Toa getting hit. Oh
yeah.
no. Oh, a bomb on Shachu? Maybe. No, he won't put it back. Ooh, I think
Mm,
NX just completely turned that race around. That could be a top 4. Oh no.
1-3-4 and
Yeah,
bottom three for RiZE.
bottom 3
That
definitely
was
hurts.
looking good for RiZE for a moment. These players are crazy, dude.
Yeah, this is
I,
insane.
I'm sorry I keep saying that, but like it's kind of crazy. Like, it's always looking bad for either side, and they just flip it around last second.
Yeah, and this again, man. This is why I love Worlds. It's all the matches are so close.
Yep. And now, very rough spot for RiZE.
Yeah.
Their tournament might as well end this race if they don't win the next one by enough points. So, oh, no bias, but I kind of hoping to see a big race from RiZE
Yeah,
just to
right. That'd be so
see.
sick. I hope this isn't the last race, right? Like I hope it comes down to the very last race. That
We
would
want
be
a
incredible.
tiebreaker GP, but I think that's too much to ask for. I think we're going on DKJ. Yeah, we got the NX does get the DKJ peak. A lot of pressure on RiZE now.
Yeah, we have actually seen this. We've seen this track pick come down to the end of, or be selected at the end of wars, pretty often for NX here. So I'm curious to see what they will do.
Last race also shockless. On a side note, I feel like um, I don't know. RiZE kind of suffering from the fact they haven't had as many shocks as last war, from the looks of it.
Yeah, I think they definitely do appreciate the front presence a bit more, though. Well, not a bit more, but the front presence is definitely valuable to them.
Yeah.
Um, but it's tough.
So
It's tough
can't
because
get
you
sniped.
can't get shocked.
Yeah. Yeah, now this is a score where you can't really afford heavy bugging, because if it doesn't go as planned, you just lose the war in this very moment. NX on the other side, they don't really need huge races anymore, It
Yeah,
just
they
like
don't even have
yeah,
to win this race to win the
yeah,
tournament.
yeah, like a -10 race even is enough for NX to win still. So now the pressure is all on the rise, as I said, and Toa is trying to make his way up there. Monar and Kuzan in 4-5, both taking cut.
Yeah, and we do see
Rise with 2-3, but
Shacho at the back.
Kuzan with a plant.
Oh, the
Wami
plant does
getting,
connect on Wami.
yep. And now it's a matter of knowing who's in first, actually. Oh, bomb for Kuzan. But gets it before he can throw it. There's a blue coming in. This could be. Oh, nice three from Wami as well. So
Yeah,
there's a lot happening, man. It's crazy. Blue also went in. So there's fire from Wami. Still, Wami putting in massive work,
he gets
taking
back
care of
through
the
the
lane.
crazy 8.
There's a
Luckily,
bill.
is able to hold on to his star though.
Okay, I wanna say that Wami is in the back and the rest is an X. Not sure
Yeah,
though.
I believe that is Wami in 11th, but I'm not quite sure who's in last.
Shachineva. Yeah,
It's
it's
Kaze.
busy. Yeah. So
We
this is
see,
an 8, 9, 10, 11
yeah,
for an X.
we do see a
There's a
blue
bill for
coming out.
There's a bill for an X. That helps a lot.
Yeah, that blue
Speed
could
up.
cause some
Charge with triple
damage.
greens. Oh,
The
Vessel
last
Shock.
second shock. Oh, that's gonna gain Monar and
That,
Kusaan 2 spots apiece.
that might be the deal sealer.
Oh,
That was the deal
yeah.
sealer. That shock basically
That
saved that
shock
race for
actually
Rene.
that shock saved them and made them the world champions.
Yep, there's one more race to go. RiZE can make it closer, if anything, but
Yeah,
down 54, so NX can't. Uh, NX can't lose this anymore, obviously.
they could repick.
Uh,
That'd be kind of fun.
I don't think we want to risk it.
Yeah.
But yeah, that RiZE put in a lot of work that race actually. That Wami made
Yeah, they
an X
played
run for the
insane.
money.
They played insane that race, but unfortunately the last second shock just a
Yeah,
little
but
bit too much to handle.
yeah, also Bill pull from an X. Um, I couldn't see who pulled the bill from NX, but
I
they
think
got
it
the
was
bill.
Sumai. I think it was Sumai.
Yeah, he had a bill and difficult up a lot. Mm, what a series!
Yeah, really.
Crazy, crazy.
What a series. What a tournament.
What a tournament! Yeah, that's a better way to put it. What a
Yeah.
tournament! Like,
You were lucky. You got to play in the tournament. I just got to watch.
but I got to lose to one of these guys teams.
And yeah, big shout out to NX. Pretty pretty dominant. They only dropped one game, or two games rather.
Yeah, I lost to
They
RiZE
lost.
and GK
Yeah,
once. Uh,
and they did not have an easy road at all. They went 3-0 in groups, and then they played.
yeah,
I think it's kind of safe to say the best Western team in World Friend Star, and they won 2-0, and then they beat GK in two, and we
yeah,
see Kusaan getting the early shock.
uh,
Not really
yeah.
needed here.
Uh, but yeah, this tournament was like by far like the highest level of competition of this
Oh
game I've
yeah,
seen
most definitely.
since day one. So many strong teams, so many talented players. Every team made uh, put in huge efforts during the tournament.
Yeah,
Um, Shoutouts to teams like NVK and Arcadia that may have not win any matches, but they definitely like gave a
I
run
mean
for the
they
money to
did
most
their
teams.
best. Yeah, and
Yeah, like
I
NVK
know,
lost
I know,
every match in Group
I
A,
know
but
the
they did very well.
yeah, I know the ARC matches. They lost all their matches, but they lost by like 18 and 38. So
Uh, Arc was very close to beating RiZE, and RiZE was here today trying to win the entire thing. So,
yeah, for sure.
uh,
Big congrats 10x again. Again, big
yeah,
congrats to
big,
Rise as
big
well.
congrats.
I want to say my personal tournament MVP probably Ryochi, right? Because for Rise, I've seen him all of the results he's been posting. He's been doing a lot of work. So big shout outs to Ryochi, always able to hold down the front presence
Yeah.
for Rise.
I mean, I feel there's like there's like a huge list of shoutouts to give from this tournament.
Yeah, for sure. A huge list of shout outs.
The entirety of NX, Ryochi, Shacho,
Yeah, shot show for sure.
uh, GK for taking NX to game 3. Um,
Yeah.
not bias, but HD for getting to semifinals. Arc
Yeah.
for giving Rise a run for the money.
Shout out
FV,
to me for commentating. I'm just kidding.
yeah.
Oh, what a great
So
tournament, man.
yeah. Also, SRX like started as fourth seed of the tournament, and we got to quarterfinals. So that's was amazing on their part.
Yeah.
Um, I think a lot of people were expecting NX to win this tournament, but uh, I I don't think they had an easy run at all. So uh, I don't know, man. I'm hoping this is not the last time we have wars. I don't know how it's gonna work, but
No, I definitely don't think it will be the last time we have
yeah,
this.
that's very good to hear.
Because it
Mm,
seems everyone loved it. People love to play it. Um, people love to watch it. I'd like to commentate it. It
yeah,
was
same.
a lot of fun all
Yeah,
around.
it was a lot of fun to commentate with you. I have I never done something like this before, so
Yeah, no, it was super fun to have you on.
yeah, might might try to commentate more in the future. I know it was that fun to do. But yeah, so next takes the tournament. Nice.
Yeah, congratulations to NX, the
Congratulations.
world champions. Rookie says he predicted this score to happen.
I
Kind
don't
of,
think you
sort
did.
of.
It's
Not
trying to
really.
brag.
Yeah, he probably is trying to brag. Watch
uh,
the VOD. I don't think I will be watching the VOD.
I don't think I'll
Look, I
watch.
see the message right there. They beat the best Western team as two as Kus. Yeah, I'll be putting on this headset yet again.
Yeah,
Oh, so
man,
that's it. Thank
that,
you everybody for watching.
thanks for watching. Thanks for following this
Yeah.
tournament. Thanks for the pleasure
Follow follow
participating.
MKC on Twitter and Twitch. Follow me on Twitter and Twitch. I hope you guys liked my commentary. Hope you guys liked Dugo. That was fun.
Thanks, man. Yeah, suppose this is all. Oh, not good at goodbyes, so I'll let you do the sad speech.
That's gonna be it. Thank you guys all for watching MK Worlds. Congratulations to NX for winning. Congratulations to RiZE for second place.
Yep.
Be sure to check back into MKC later at 3 p.m. Eastern Time. No, 2 p.m. Eastern Time, excuse me. Roughly 3 hours from now, where we will be having MKU Division 1 Prime Time. I believe it's going to be High Definition versus Requiem, or maybe World Friend Star, I don't know. Do you know? I think you're playing, right?
Yeah, I might be playing. You might be seeing me in there, so no commentary from me for that one.
Yeah.
Uh,
I don't know who's playing, but I know it's HD, maybe WF or XI, not XI.
Ch-
Okay,
okay,
HDWF.
okay. Well,
Well,
yeah,
thank you
excited for
everybody.
Requiem.
Thanks for
Okay,
watching Worlds.
thanks
That
for watching.
concludes the tournament. Bye.
Bye.